How y'all doing?
We're a team.
Good.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Alright, yeah. It's time. Tabletop gaming, strength of thousands. Last time on the strength of at least 6. You guys were moving off to Kiutu and the ruins of Bloodsalt. And saw signs of Iboko. Rather heard signs.
Yeah.
And then it turned out to be some fucked up demons, the owl-like demons that were trying to debate you.
Though it wasn't the owl-like demons that were the real threat. It's that fucking plan.
Man, dude, the fucking
The
lamp.
plan hit. Well, it tried to. Luckily, we fucked it up because we recognized it as a threat.
Threat detected. Via the Karina, the owl thing. Plant called a weird kind of mystical creature plant. Anyways. Good job. You defeated it. Had style points for teleporting on the back of one of the flying ones. Very sick nasty. So, party, you restart your journey off through the jungle of the Mwangi toward. And as you all do so over the next few days of traveling, traversing through the deep, eventually moving towards the plains, not quite there, still in a much more forested jungle-y. You notice the weather, perhaps not turning for the worse. You are a somewhat equatorial place. This is a jungle. You expect rain all the time. But it's just getting a bit stormy, a little bit more, say, dry thunderstormish type of weather as you guys are entering the winter, and as a place near the equator, it doesn't really get that much colder. Or like you're in the dry season rather than the rainy season. Which, speaking of, it doesn't mean that much. But it doesn't rain like every single day like it would in the summer. However, it has been getting a bit rumbly in the sky as of late. Not too much rain.
That doesn't seem good.
Did we prepare for a storm properly? Oh boy. Do we
Firefly
have
would have
the
updated her gear to make sure she had enough room for her and the students.
do we have the do we have watertight waterproof stuff? Do we have like waterproof tarps and everything?
I'm assuming we would have. I'm assuming, knowing us, we would have updated for that
I mean, there
because
was a
of
whole
the.
expedition
Yes,
prepared.
amongst
So.
this expedition supplies, you live in a jungle. It would be quite ridiculous for you to not have prepared supplies to deal with. So worry not. You're not going to suddenly ruin all of your gear out of nowhere. But
I'm just gonna have a double check on, the precautions. Just to make sure. Alright, we have a storm coming. Probably. It's not looking too good, to be honest. Are we sure we are ready for this? Everyone,
Does
yes.
it feel like the winds are picking up at all? Does it feel like the storm's really close? Can I tell that, basically?
Make a nature check.
Surprisingly, my nature's actually really good.
The roll isn't.
Can I want a hero point that so badly, but I also don't want to just waste a hero point. Fuck!
Speaking of hero points, there we
Wait, quick!
go.
Use it. Use a hero point before the start of session. Damn it!
Oh!
Alrighty.
Damn.
Alright, well, alright, okay. So, Firefly, while it's not unusual to have thunderstorms, in winter, it's not impossible, but it'll happen. You don't seem all that far out from a storm, but it also doesn't seem like the clouds have gathered enough mass to really, go for any kind of downpour. However, it is maybe a bit unusual that the upper atmosphere winds causing enough turbulence and friction among the clouds to create rolling thunder.
She's just looking at the sky. Huh. This
Am I just
seems
being worried for no
abnormal.
reason?
It doesn't seem like it's gonna rain, but doesn't seem like this is a normal storm either.
And what do you mean?
Dry thunder.
Oh boy.
Zinzin
Uh,
hears your pen and she looks uncomfortable. She's not
Fire,
saying anything.
Firefly's just looking up. It seems weird that the winds are creating this much. I don't know how to explain it past friction in the clouds. It just the pattern is it doesn't seem like a normal thunderstorm.
I
That's
mean,
all I can really say.
we're heading into a bit of an unusual topography. I mean, this is a bit of a volcanic region that we're entering, so I mean, perhaps it has something to do with that.
Hmm. Can I tell if it has to do with that, or is it just weird?
Either way, um,
Tell if it has to do with what?
the fact that we're
It has
entering
to
a bit
do
of
with the
a
new
volcanic
like change
area.
because yeah,
Has to do with the new what?
The
or
new
the
topography, like we're entering a bit more volcanic area,
new
hence the sulfur gas and everything that we gotta watch out for.
Oh, not particularly.
Mm. I was thinking that the wind flow might just be affected by the mountains train then. That'll be coming up. But alright.
It
Well,
could.
just let's just be mindful of our position and whether or not we are the tallest thing in the area. For now, not so much. Um, I know how to take precautions against rain and not so much against lightning strike. So we'll see what happens.
yeah, no flying then. Yeah, let's. I'm not flying for a while.
Is everyone
She
still
just
keeping up?
goes to continue.
Everyone still holding on?
Sorry, what did you say?
Is everyone still keeping up? Everyone still doing all right? We haven't lost anyone along the way.
I think so.
Um, so, alright. So, but here's the thing. It's not, it's a little bit of a detour. But do we want to swing by the ruins first, or do we want to continue on to Q2 first?
Considering that we're going to be here for at least several months, I think we should just start setting up at Kiutu, both to find a Boko or and to,
Mm.
get lodgings set up.
That'd probably be the smart move. I do think we should prioritize Iboko. I just wanted to make sure we were all on one page. So unless anyone has any suggestions, Q2 first, I suppose.
Sounds good to me.
Alright.
Guys, move forward on your journey, making decisions about where first you might head to. Priority. You'll go the priority. So, as you journey along into the jungle, you come across a stream and on the bank of on the opposite bank of the river, stream, see the corpse of a Tyrannosaurus Rex laid out on the edge of it.
Uh,
Uh,
And this corpse, it doesn't seem fresh. This isn't like a kill. It's not like the Gibahali showed up here and had a glorious kaiju battle with the Tyrannosaurus. This corpse looks like it's been here for a little while or got here somehow. It looks a bit on the rotten side as the thunder and lightning start to pick up a little as a few drops of rain enter your field of view.
hey, Jim, can you remind me again how common are dinosaurs in this bitch?
They're. I mean, like if the Gibahali is anything to go by, they're just here. They're just here. This is a common animal.
Yeah, Mwangi is one of the few places where dinosaurs are common that's not, deep underground.
Yeah.
Well,
So as you come across this T-Rex corpse, the thunder and lightning begins to pick up. A bolt of lightning strikes out. It hits the corpse as you're walking by. And the corpse stirs for a moment and, like, lifts for a second before falling back down. Rather unnaturally.
I don't like that.
You don't think that was just like weird muscle spasms of whatever's left, do you?
What's the state of the corpse?
Can I use jungle? Can I use jungle lore? See if there's any creatures Firefly would know about.
I do a
Sure.
curious question. What is the state on the corpse? How far gone is it?
It's at the point where it's beginning to stink. So it's like it's not fresh, but it's not like,
like
Okay,
everything's
it's
still
not
there. It's
liquefied.
just awful.
It's just like it's starting to blow a little. It's a little stinky. The flies are around. All right, Firefly. Yeah, I mean, with your jungle lore, you know a lot about the jungle. T-Rexes are afoot in these parts, but they this is not. This is out of your wheelhouse. This is not something you're an expert in.
I mean, I've heard in fiction that there are that typically like
I don't
lightning
like
would
it.
be used to revive undead creations, but that's fiction. I'm not entirely sure about this one.
I would like to sneak a little closer to see if I see anything with spirit sense.
Okay.
I just gotta get right here.
Make me a hidden.
I'm just gonna move in front of the rest of the party, right here.
Hmm. Don't have anything I could
I
do
have
with
rolled.
this.
Alright. Now make me also a hidden perception check.
I don't think Firefly will be able to tame that one.
I mean,
Fuck off.
Okay. So Zen, first off, you can definitely tell with your soul sight, with absolute certainty, this thing is dead. This thing is dead.
Okay.
It's dead. However, as you get a bit closer, you hear some voices, like a little bit further away, like behind the corpse. Like this thing is so big that a man could stand at his full height behind it, and you wouldn't be able to see them, right? So you hear some voices from behind the corpse.
Ow. I recognize the language they are speaking.
It's
Can I not
it's
make
too
out
hard to
words?
make out over the rumble of the weather and ambient, jungle in the stream, but you do hear voices. You hear human voices, or at least humanoids.
I could make us all invisible and have us sneak up past the river.
Like I gestured everyone, like put my hand up flat like a wall towards the thing, and then put my other hand, my 2 fingers down like a little walking person, and then put it behind the wall. So it's like something's hiding behind that.
Alright, so are we thinking it's another ambush, or is this just a coincidental run-in? How do we want to treat this?
I kind of signal Sense and with my hands to get back in to group up with the rest of us.
Sneak on back.
And I'll cast a spell that we've all seen before in Invisibility Sphere.
Like Firefly needs that. But
It's, a bonus
The
if you're the
group
evening.
is invisible. What would you like to do?
I kind of signal to go across the water.
Also, by the way, you guys would have had the opportunity to long rest and heal since last time we played.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, it's been several days. We've been on the road for a while.
Road again.
On the road again.
on the road again.
Don't forget to expend that visibility sphere slot.
Yeah, I just click it again. I don't know why it says Invisibility Sphere 2.
2. Because it's 2 actions instead of showing
that's what it
the...
means.
Alright, so I'm gonna show the fucking cheat code because I'm seeing it on my chat view as well. Alright. So the Giga Cool Hackerman F12 cheat code, where did I put it? I put it in Dragon's Den? Yeah, I pinned it in Dragon's Den. The Hackerman code to get to reload the fonts.
I could still do the Quiet Allies thing.
You absolutely can.
Invisibility doesn't take care of sound, so...
So that means is who has the shittiest of all the shitty stealths?
Not Firefly, definitely.
The Ruru? Is it Malimbi?
I have a +12.
Zeta?
+3.
Zeta's got a +3.
Pretty sure it's Zeta. Can we not see that in the party sheet? Oh, Arzu has +1.
Ruru has +1. Hilarious.
Wow.
Okay, you guys are level 8. That makes it a +9. And then Firefly, what tier of proficiency are you?
Expert.
In stealth? I'm an expert.
Yeah. Okay, so +11 is the party stealth. So, the GM, will roll, since it is the group, roll d20 plus 11. Alright. Group stealth has been noted. Alright.
Need you to stay with
Basically, Firefly's just gonna
stick you together. I'm just gonna stick you all together. So, do you approach the group?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we just going straight across? Like not getting closer to it?
I think straight across is for the best.
Also, when we get close to the water, we should probably perceive the water to make sure there's nothing in the water.
That's a very valid
let's
point.
cross the water a little bit away from them, because the water will give away our footsteps.
Should be secret perception for the water.
Anyway,
secret perception.
Yeah, Firefly would show you guys how she would do it stealthily.
Secret.
Being stealthy. keeping her wings above the water so they don't create a noise either.
Well, first, we're gonna perceive the water.
Alright. You do not recognize the bodies in the water. None of you see
Fuck
anything
off!
amiss in the water. Oh.
Okay.
Ross?
Yes.
Okay. And as you do so, you do get around the Gigantor corpse and see a group of people.
Oh yeah, those are not good people.
It looks very.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, I don't want to.
Stereotyping.
No, I mean those are Zondagathon worshippers.
How do you know that? You didn't roll
How
over.
do you, what?
You know
Why
what,
do you
sure.
make the assertion that they're Zonkathon worshippers?
I'll look at them.
Well, look at them. It's almost like I had to find my art from somewhere or something.
Okay, you know what?
Alright.
Fair enough.
Typecasting,
I am
stereotyping,
prejudging.
racist.
I will roll you a secret check.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. That's why I had it so loud before. I was accidentally double playing. Shit. This song in particular is quiet. Anyway, damn. The results of your check. Well, you do realize something with your religion check. Is that main Poobah up here, the person slightly further back, is trying to cast spells, and it seems like they're trying to cast a necromancy spell to raise the corpse of the T-Rex. And as they're doing so with his little entourage over here, another bolt of lightning strikes the corpse, and it stirs but falls again.
I knew that the storm wasn't normal. It's their magic
So
causing it.
Bergathoan. I tell the party that we should put a stop to that. They are going to try and raise a T-Rex skeleton, and that's very bad. As an
I
undead.
knew this storm wasn't normal. I could tell.
Well, I think the storm isn't really the problem.
I know.
The storm, from what I can tell, is
Um,
normal. Let's go.
I assume society-wise, necromancy is not necessarily a good thing.
The raising of dead specifically is bad. Necromancy as a
Yeah.
whole is not. Like the animating, of course.
yeah.
We're fairly close.
Uh,
to death too, right?
The popular
So,
opinion of raising a zombie T-Rex is pretty negative.
Yeah.
So,
Also,
let's.
isn't like the Moangi expense like fairly close to Geb as well?
I mean,
Yeah.
not like on the other side of the continent is Gib.
That's way east.
Okay.
You're Giga West right now.
Also, Peter, you're kind of quiet.
Yeah,
Firefly would
trying
just
to
use
wake
whisper.
people up.
It's early as fuck in the morning.
I don't know if I can hear that from you, Alpha.
Yeah.
No, I'm just. turning
Anyway,
you up.
Firefly. Anyway, Firefly whispers on the wind to the group and be like, "We're doing this?
Fuck him up.
Okay. I'm gonna do a little sneaky do. This. This Firefly's just gonna stealth.
Let's.
She stops.
Is it finally a good fireball time?
It is now a
Yes.
good fireball time.
Fireball?
Alright. It's finally a good fireball time. Holy shit.
Do we wanna?
I'm basically.
Hold on. Do we wanna find this because we have 3 fireballs within our party, except 2 of them are divine. So
We can also charge up an inner radiance torrent.
Firefly could
are
get a
all in
lightning dash through all 4 of those guys right there.
We can do all
Yeah,
of
but
this
we
at
could-
once. We're invisible.
You cannot
Oh,
get it all at
Firefly
once.
was trying.
It's basically
Firefly
like pick
doesn't
one.
get a
Also-
melee.
Firefly also was trying to sneak away from the group. She was trying to be sneaky beaky, get a little
No.
way.
Nope,
Yeah.
I'm staying with you. Millenbee's staying close.
Okay,
No,
just
also Firefly's invisible because you would have seen her.
unless your name is Firefly, stay within 10 feet of me. You guys can do your fireballing, preparing maybe an inner radiance torrent from Sensen, but Zeta would need to get out of the way. Firefly, I would recommend not standing there if the inner radiance torrent's going off.
Now, I can only cast Divine Wrath once because I have to cast from scrolls. Do I use it here or not?
That's up to you. Okay.
Hmm.
I thought you were fireballing as well.
I'm gonna fireball. I have a necklace of fireballs. Fireball, fireball, fireball.
Yeah, but
Mm.
Millenbeam, I mean.
That's what I'm saying. Divine Wrath. It's like the Divine Fireball. I can do
Ah, fair
that,
enough.
but like once, and then I have to make a new scroll, which costs a lot of money.
Well, we're not that far from the town, so
Yeah, but money. 4th rank spells are kind of expensive.
I suppose, but you know, maybe we'll find some work to do in our off time when we're there in Chuka and we can make some money. And maybe these guys have valuables.
Alright, I'll do it. Let's go.
So wait, Zizin looks a
Alright.
little unsure.
What's it doing, Zinzin?
Am I doing the thing?
Yes.
I'm doing Divine Wrath. I don't know which one you're doing.
Okay.
You do whatever you feel like, but I figured you were going to do it in a Radiance Torrent since then. But if you're doing something else, that's fine too. Aruru is fireballing, Malimi is divine wrathing, and Firefly will sneak up to lightning dash them the moment all those things go off.
She looks a little hesitant, but then starts charging in a radiance torrent.
I
Okay.
mean,
Alright. Okay, so here's how this is
don't
gonna
know
work.
which from here.
You get to do basically one thing before combat starts. Like, one person gets to, like, fucking fire off a spell. If you decide to do Inner Radiance Torrent, you can do the first round of charging, as it is a spell that requires you to, do verbal components of speaking the spell, and it's pretty obvious when someone is chanting a spell in front of you, even if they're invisible. So, decide
Well,
now who gets to do their one thing before initiative is rolled.
one of you gets to do a thing,
Firefly,
but the rest will remain invisible.
Firefly could do her lightning dash to pull attention away.
No, that's
Give
just
you
gonna
guys a
draw
chance.
attention.
That's what I mean. She'll draw attention to herself.
They're
Give you
gonna
guys a
split
chance.
up, and they won't all get hit by it.
No, here's the thing. You're trying to get in melee, and you're gonna get hit by everything.
I'm not
Zinzin,
trying to get in melee.
What?
That's
It
what
launches
do you
me
think that
30 feet.
done?
Where-
Yeah.
Where
I'm
does that
trying to
launch
put.
you?
Again,
I'm trying to also get. I was also going to get like right here and launch myself diagonally. I hit a few of
scroll
them.
only get you to here, in the middle of the group that we're trying to bombard. Look, Zenz, I get it. I know you want to do your thing.
None of
You're
my
gonna get
stuff.
to
None of my
you're gonna
stuff
get
can actually be of any help. Never mind.
it can. It's just about timing. You're gonna get to do your thing. It's just Zenzen needs 2 turns to like fire their thing. The rest of us only need one, so we give Zenzen that 1 turn now so we can do everything at the same time. Sound good?
That's the plan.
Sounds good to
You
me.
good with that too, JD?
We don't want to hit our precious Firefly with fireballs and inner radiance torrents.
I'm
Like,
trying to get myself in a position so I can move out of the way of it. That's basically what I was trying to say.
You're already out of the way of it.
Yeah, you're
You're
already
already-
out
yeah,
of the way.
You're fine.
You're good.
You're good.
And if they're, you know, still up after those 3 spells, then you can lightning dash, or you can start flinging them all into the river.
So because you're invisible by yourself, if they start approaching us, then you'll be like already next to them or behind them.
Yeah.
It would be pretty good.
Firefly also can't be with too close to them because her wind still is a thing, and as the wave clear as air.
Yeah.
So she has to back. So am I allowed to move while Zen's charging? So can I move like right here? So I'm like far enough away
Sure.
out
Yeah,
of
if you want to
the.
stand over there, you can do it.
No, you're already out of the way where you were.
Yeah, like,
No,
They could
what
go
I meant
through her
was-
wind if they start moving towards her. After.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
that's-
that. Oh, okay.
I mean, if that happens, they just
I
think
can
it's
still
the
be
wind.
I could still be revealed if
No, they
the
see
mage.
her. They see her if they're inside, I think.
Yeah, fair enough.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is that the mage might tell it's different, and Firefly is going to take that into consideration because her aura does produce a slight wind around her constantly.
I mean, I suppose, but there's no real indication of that being a way to tell
fair.
that you were there.
Just let no, there is. They can't tell. Okay, there is a way
Yeah.
they can tell. It's literally in the description. Let her do her thing. It's fine. She's fine where she is. There's no point arguing about this one. Fine.
I'm not trying to argue. I'm just stating,
No,
just in
I know.
case.
I think he was talking about me.
All right. So, Zen, your inner radiance torrent will reach from here.
It's 120 feet when it's fully charged.
Okay. Well, what
Actually, I think
divine
it's
wrath
120
is
feet when
also.
it's just 2 action.
Yeah, divine wrath is also 120 feet, so I'm good. Can fireball reach
Okay.
from here? Out of the.
Yeah.
Fireball has like a huge range.
Yeah,
Right?
I don't remember what the range on fireball is.
Is it
that's
like
why I'm asking.
200 or something?
It's like 500 feet.
it's-
Fireball has an insane
Okay,
range.
yeah.
The necklace of
okay.
fireballs, though, I think has a range of 75 feet for where you can throw the balls. Because you're physically
Actually,
throwing an
that's
item
still
at them.
perfect.
That's literally perfect.
That's super perfect.
All right.
So I guess Zenzen takes a deep breath and starts charging.
Alright, your chosen action before combat is charging Inner Radiance Torrent.
We're all still like invisible, so hopefully that'll buy us enough time.
Invisibility will last until the end of your turn. When combat starts.
Aw, May. Aw, May. Yo, what the fuck? Who's casting magic?
Hey, what the fuck?
What the
I
fuck?
told
What
you,
the hell?
your line of the spell comes later, Steve.
No, not yet.
That wasn't me, boss.
Basically.
I remembered. I wrote it down. Holds up hand with like sloppy writing on it. That's
I
starting
think
to
it was Johnny.
smear from the drizzle. I don't know.
Damn. They all rolled real fucking similar over there.
Oh,
Uh,
I rolled a net 20 on
Well,
initiative.
Lumby is gonna.
Yeah.
Lumby's gonna
Lumby
blow
has
him
the
up.
speed.
I want to roll
Lumby.
more than perception. Can performance
You can roll
and
stealth for
deception
this.
work?
You can have.
Wait,
My
I guess
perception and
deception
stealth
would
are the
work.
same. But
Not
deception's a little bit higher.
really,
does it
because you're
display
not
how
really
many
deceiving
additions?
anyone here. You're not impersonating or telling a lie or fainting.
You're scared of my spell.
You're invisible,
Mm.
charging up a fucking spell
You're
over
not
here.
aware enough to be intimidated, I suppose.
Yeah.
Also not really close enough for
I'm
that.
just rolling, just rolling perception.
Perception or stealth are applicable initiatives
same.
here.
Does it display your health in the encounter tracker now?
God, that's the
I think
worst
I always
it
had that
could've
setting
been.
on.
You wanna
That's
reroll
really
that?
bad. They're gonna split the fuck up.
You wanna reroll that?
Can I hear? Can you hear point initiatives?
Yeah.
actually forget.
Yes.
For d20s.
You can hero point anything.
You can
I
hero
guess
point
you know
anything
hero
you
point
want.
initiative. Look at that.
Better.
It's fine.
before
still,
some of them.
That's still fine.
I hate that, like, all of them technically have, like, different art, so in the initiative tracker, it's not using their tokens. Wah.
Oh no, they're just bounty hunters.
Bounty.
They're just in it for the money, guys.
Part of me was thinking, it's like, what if we just talk to them and it's like totally fine? They just want like a T-Rex because it's cool. I don't know.
I mean,
Like,
that
Nobody who
too.
wants
Oh,
a
well.
T-Rex skeleton is going to use it for anything not nefarious.
I fuck.
Cherry might.
I would.
Okay,
T-Rexes, you're cool.
an undead T-Rex skeleton. A regular T-Rex.
T-Rexes, you're cool.
I will
Yeah, they
ride
will-
that T-Rex skeleton to battle.
Shooting
cool
his
as it
rocket
is.
fist off of the back of a zombie
Yes.
T-Rex.
Yes.
Pretty metal.
That's pretty metal. But, you know, maybe we'll find a not undead T-Rex. And then you can ride a regular T-Rex into battle.
They need to tame it.
That's
Alright.
what Firefly's for.
We'll begin.
They don't have a firefly.
Alembi, you have the swiftness. They've been alerted to the fact that somebody's casting a spell near you, and they hear it happening and are reacting to it. But you're just a little bit
you
faster than them.
motherfucker. Let's go.
Divine Wrath. Ah, shit. Alright, well. Place your 20-foot burst for the funny effect.
Smile.
There it is.
Boom! Alright. Time for them to all make
The
saves.
effect.
Yeah, I thought it would do
Time to
effect, but I
make
guess not.
saves.
Weird.
They all have a +9 to their fortitude. That's crazy. They all rolled 14. What the fuck?
You don't see it.
We don't see it.
What
see it.
the? Oh yeah, you don't see it. Fuck! Shit! I have my shit set to blind GM. All right, one at a time. First off, congratulations. Second off,
Nice.
LMAO.
Nice.
Third, LMAO. Fourth, LMAO. Fifth, LMAO.
Nice.
They all rolled fucking 14.
Have damage.
Except one of them. So, roll your damage.
Oh, they changed this menu.
As the light of God comes down to fuck your enemies.
Huh. Alright, they make this look different. That's alright.
Their name is Chevnil Manybones. That's a fucking stupid name.
They got many bones. Alright, one of them takes double. Ah! The rest of them take 21.
Alright,
And
I
our
want this to
Owie.
make the sound of the seismic bombs from Star Wars.
Oh, one of them is sickened 2 and also slowed 1. That's fucked up.
Oh shit, yeah, you're right. Oh my
Yeah, the one
god.
that critical failed is sickened 2 and slowed 1. The rest is all sickened 1. Which is gonna make their saves for Zenzen worse.
It's also gonna make their saves for Aruru first worse.
Yeah. And against you too.
Yep. Alright.
Anyway, clear.
Great start. Great start. You still have one action.
And Firefly, if they survive that.
If they survive that.
Do I... I just have one action. That's not gonna be any... That's not gonna be a spell. I might as well, like... exploit vulnerability on the main dude. Probably? Yeah, I'll probably just do that. It'll save me extra economy later if he survives.
Floyds.
Alright. That's a critical success.
Congratulations. Figured them
Not
out.
that it matters. No weaknesses, no resistances, no immunities.
But you do know, they are a wizard.
Never would.
Gentlemen, this man is a wizard.
And Shadow Wizard Money Gang. Also, I guess their main ability that isn't their spellcasting is they have a stench of decay around. So if you enter a 5-foot area around
shit,
Shadow
click
Wizard
the
Money
wrong
Gang over
button.
here, you will need to make a save against Sickened.
Now we're good.
Why is
Click the wrong
everything in this
button,
jungle
people.
fucking stinky?
It's
We're
a
in the
jungle.
jungle, man. What they expect?
These are the
Welcome
people
to
in
the jungle.
Alright. Well, that ends my turn.
All right, Yudin, you're up.
I'll cast +1 damage on rolls.
I cast +1.
And then I'll suppose I'll cast Mirror Image.
Oh, fancy.
Oh.
Ah, shit. Now there's 2 of them. This is getting out of hand.
There's 4 of me.
Fucking 4 Yudins. Roll up.
I don't like it.
No, sir, I don't like it. Alright. The Shadow Wizard Money Gang person is up.
God damn it.
Alright, what are they gonna do? Gonna flail wildly?
I mean, they can only see Malimbi as of right now. Or
They can't see
and
Malimbi
me.
because they're...
And me.
No, they can't. They can't until your turn comes back, right? Or, no, okay, then
End
the
of,
invisibility
end
sphere
of
is
your own
over.
turn, so Malimbi and me are visible.
Alright. Okay. Okay, let's see. Well... Man, the range...
These poor guys
Not that...
are. What the fuck is happening to you? What the?
Mirror Image.
Yeah,
Ah.
it's mirror image.
Okay. Tragically, they don't have a fireball to drop on your heads. So, what it'll do
Oh,
is...
that's nice.
Tragically, says the DM, who holds sway over our characters' lives.
Look,
DM sometimes wants to fireball people, it's only fair.
Listen, we all want to cast fireball. Only fireball, nothing but fireball, alright?
I don't.
alright, so,
I don't have fireball.
Okay. How far away can I... Six.
So, I am aware of this casting, I suppose. I want to use my reaction to recognize spell. And since I am expert arcana, it means I automatically identify spells of 4th level and lower, I believe.
Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious what the spell is when he casts it.
Yeah.
The
However-
shit's a web on the ground.
However, if I critically succeed the check, I get a +1 circumstance bonus to my saving throw or AC against it. So
Well, make your knowledge
know.
check.
I mean, is it
I
a
totally
knowledge
want to do
check?
something with the.
Yeah, like recognize spell. You make a Arcana check against him as he's casting an arcane spell. So if you get critically succeed on that, you will get the bonus. If not, you
Oh.
still know it's web.
Interestingly enough, it says the GM rolls a secret check for this, which is
Yeah.
interesting. But
I kind of don't give a
guess that's
fuck and
for if
don't
we
want to dig through your character sheet, so.
Yeah, but also I guess that's for in case we're playing by like you're not.
If you
putting the
critically
spells
fail,
in
then
chat.
you would, like, get incorrect knowledge, right? But, in this instance, it really doesn't matter, as it's really obvious that a web is on the ground now, but this is purely for whether or not you get the crit success bonus, which you do not. So,
Yeah, unfortunately. Well, I know what it is. I just don't get a bonus out.
that's that. So, as all this happens, and Wizard Shavnil Manybones here tosses a web onto the ground, the other sort of like bounty hunter kind of person in their posse here with the sword says, "Get to cover, man! Get to cover! They're invisible!" And as such, the lower tier goons make a break for cover here. Why are you not clicking? Why are you not clicking? Shift? Not shift. What the fuck? Why can't I, like, make legs measurement?
But you gotta use control.
I am using it.
Weird.
I don't
You
know.
just gotta move them normally, I guess.
Anyway, how far do you want to go?
Click. Drag. Not letting me do that. What the fuck? This is, like, pissing me off. I can do with the actual ruler tool, but not like the actor tool. That's so weird. Okay, then. That's a weird bug. God, stop. So, this guy is gonna go over here. He's gonna take cover. And then he's gonna shoot.
I mean, the corpse is only gonna provide so much cover.
It is a gargantuan creature. He gets really good cover from going behind it and then also taking the cover action.
Yeah, I don't think Aina Radiant's Torrent cares about that though.
Oh, it does. It's a reflex save. And then
I mean,
he's
it's still better.
gonna
It's still gonna be better to aim at
shoot
these
Malimbi.
dudes.
As Malimbi's the only valid target for him right
Fair enough. Oh,
It's
well, he has good aim.
10. Alright, and that's his turn. Next up, other guy. He's gonna take a similar course of action here. Go take cover behind Dino McGee.
I should have just done a 3 action.
Then,
Well, ideally,
was the same?
You would have rolled higher in initiative. That wouldn't have been a problem, but...
Or they would have rolled
Yeah.
lower.
Damn. Stop
Pew,
it.
pew.
Got good dice.
Stop rolling high. They got good dice, yeah?
Twinning. Oh my god.
Well, not quiet, but...
That's his turn. Alright. Miss Inner Radiance Torrent.
Alright, so how big is this line, I suppose? How far is the range on it?
Up to 120
120.
feet.
Yeah, so unfortunately you can't hit all 3 of those.
But you can get the double whammy.
One's already almost gone.
Well, I mean, neither of them have taken action yet, so if you can take them out, that's good.
Alright. Yeah.
That's like 3 actions.
Good for active economy.
Initiative.
And blasting through the web will probably damage the web, which may break it. Because it's a force effect.
But yes, it's a force effect, therefore it doesn't. It's not slashing or fire damage.
Oh.
Each square can be cleared of the web by a single attack or effect that deals at least 5 slashing damage or 1 fire damage.
Oh,
It's
fair
a
enough.
weird effect for interaction.
Yeah, it's also like on the ground. It's not like you're, blasting through the middle of a floating web or something like that. So, alright. Our two buddies here. Oh boy. They're gonna have a really bad time.
Oh.
Those are not
Oh.
good.
Oh.
Those are
Oh.
They're having a
They're
terrible time.
having a bad
The
time.
second medic.
A sickened mattered.
Oh, yeah,
All
that-
right.
Oh yeah, they're
Oh,
fucking
those are
gone.
cooked.
They're gone.
So, their balls explode. Ah!
Oh, those
Oh,
dudes are.
oh, you triggered the
Man,
funny
you
message.
you did the
triggered
body
the funny
damage.
message. You
I
triggered-
got the funny
Oh.
message!
My God. You got the funny fucking.
We're level 8 and we got
Right.
the funny message.
Right, since then, that was worth it.
Oh my
Yeah, when
God.
Zenzen
Yeah.
does it,
Where's
extra,
my?
extra, like, inky blackness is around her this time, and kind of looks like something else for a second when it blasts off. And, it does way more damage than it's probably supposed to,
Damn.
is the way I'm flavoring it.
They saw the Kuroju come right at them as they got macrowaved.
It's macrowave.
Fuck it,
Smite! Okay, that
I mean,
works.
Baron can probably angle a fireball like over here.
Well then, they died horrifically as they just explode from the giant laser of death.
Baron
guess
can
that's
probably
what it
angle the fireball like over.
Yep.
Fireball!
Yep.
Oh, they are so cooked.
They're literally cooked. They are quite literally cooked.
Alright, make the reflex saves. Oh, they're not rolling very well.
Damn.
And they rolled a
Cover
little bit
fucking mattered.
It is-
Holy
the cover,
shit.
The cover.
Holy
Wait, they don't have
shit.
cover.
They don't have cover from this.
They do.
Not from
They're
Fireball.
taking
No.
cover by the fucking
It's
Tyrannosaurus.
centered.
The
Why
angle
is it
should-
They
thing.
don't get cover.
Oh. Yeah, they don't get cover.
That's a -4
Okay, so
for
that's
both
two.
of them. That's
That all three of them fail.
that's
All
three.
right. Well then.
Thank you. I was about to say I was very intelligent with my placement of the core of the.
They're
fireball.
fucking cooked. Kaboom! Alrighty then.
I'm just gonna yell out.
Uh,
That's
"Hey,
that.
Firefly, you can still lightning dash those three.
You know what? She probably could, and she might kill all three of them then.
fuck
There's
it.
that's a very high chance that she does.
All right, Aru cast shield. Yippee, shield. All right, sick.
If Zeta lets me have my turn, but
You can say that's a split.
Or
My
is
man's
it,
is
uh,
dead.
I can defer my turn to Firefly, but she can do her thing.
Okay.
When you literally go like in sequence, so
Go Firefly, go.
get him.
Okay.
Get him.
since Firefly can move 40 feet,
Also, can we get rid of the
1, 2,
fireball fragment?
3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6, 7, 7. So if I stop here, do I have?
Now, do keep in mind,
Mm,
you can take your movement from a 2-action air impulse before the impulse.
Yeah.
So you can get another half your speed before you do the line.
Yeah, you can unironically get to the perfect angle.
so I can move like right here, can't I?
Yeah.
Yep.
With the combination of
Like,
regular movement
which
plus
one
the
do-
extra
oh,
movement you
yeah.
get from doing an impulse.
This
Yeah,
should
literally
hit
this.
all three of them.
This hits all three. This isn't. Yep. Yeah. Get him.
Yeah, the mage feels the wind almost run up to him.
What
It's
the
like,
fuck?
hi.
Oh shit!
As he
Oh shit!
as she all of a
Sorry,
sudden sees lightning appear out of nowhere. As Firefly goes from here to here, because I can't end in a enemy square.
You know how
They,
here's how I
they
envision
will
this.
get the cover from this because you're kind of going through the body to get to it. But you know, regardless,
Oh, I go. No. I go through stuff, don't I?
Yeah.
Like I
But
don't
they
get a
do, they
physical.
still get like their cover bonus though, is what I'm saying.
It only mattered for one of them.
Actually, it mattered for both of them.
Wait,
Because you're like on the other side of the body and they're trying to take cover against it, like you can still lightning dash through it, but they still get the cover bonus.
but lightning dash doesn't.
It's
Doesn't
a
what?
reflex save.
It's a
It's a
They
Versus
reflex
get
save,
cover
which means
from
they
it.
can get a cover bonus against it. I mean, to be fair, this is probably going to.
This
Like,
might
one of
still
them-
kill them. Roll
One of the
damage.
dudes with cover still failed. And
Yeah.
the wizard also failed due to sickness.
Dude, every +1 matters. Alright, decent roll on the lightning damage. Okay, so
You
wizard.
know how I envision this?
Ow.
This dude all of a sudden starts feeling wind,
Oh wait, that's
and then
not-
he just
one of them.
Firefly
I just
just
hit the
kind of
wrong.
comes out of this haze and then just turns to lightning and just leaps at them.
This guy's still actually good. He has just enough health. The cover actually mattered for him. Holy shit. Just barely hangs on by a thread.
Firefly's like, hi. Firefly's like, hi. Behind the guy
You got
when
your
she
socks,
reappears.
Your invisibility wears off as your.
No, she has boots on.
I
she
said
has boots on.
invisibility. What does your boots have to do with
Now it's
invisibility?
Zeta's turn.
No, I was like,
If
oh, you
not
got
standing
your
in the
socks.
water, it's not
No,
as.
no, no, no.
not
That was
invisibility.
no. I was talking about Peter made a comment of getting my socks wet, but I'm wearing boots and I'm on the edge of the water.
Yeah.
I was commenting at that, not
Yeah,
what you said.
Okay,
Yeah.
so, yeah. Zeta, you're up.
Okay, since I rolled intimidation for my initiative, I'm gonna battle cry many bones over
They're
here.
really far away.
He's too far away. He's too far
Oh
away. You
shit!
can't
Oh yeah,
actually
30,
demoralize him.
30
Yeah.
Fuck.
Max range, 30 feet.
I know.
Oh well.
It's very unfortunate that our first two combats after he got his feet are outdoors and long range.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys
That's
finally
my
aren't
first
like in a cramped little
action.
interior building.
Which works for me because then I can actually do lightning dashes and shit.
That's
Don't
my
have to worry about
second
the players.
action. And then I am going to punch a
Here
bitch.
comes the giant fist.
Comes the giant fist!
Look, he's called out!
Flurry.
Look at Skulk out!
Punch. Punch.
Damn.
Strike.
Oh no.
Wow.
Okay, the dice.
Oh,
okay,
the
that's
second
one
matter!
hit.
The second mattered for the first one.
The second matter! Alright, roll damage!
Oh, that second one missed by one. What the fuck?
Dude, this second, dude, the fucking Divine Wrath, holy shit.
Bro, that second was fucking good.
Boom!
Wait, does the second attack hit the other guy? I'm assuming no.
Hmm.
If he
No.
like hit his.
Are you
The flurry of
planning on
blows hits
still
one guy.
fighting?
No, it doesn't say.
You have to have a feat to be able to hit two targets.
Yeah. You only hit one person with flurry of blows.
All Firefly asks is, are you planning on still fighting?
No, but
Alright.
in Flurry of Blows it says make 2 unarmed strikes. If both hit the same creature, combine their damage for the purposes of resistance.
Yeah, if both. That
Oh.
implies
Is that-
it can
but-
hit
but-
two different
But
targets.
is
Yeah.
but is that the condition for?
We can get
if
to
they-
the
if
rules
they
Okay,
of
okay.
hit-
Flurry
Look,
of Blows later.
regardless, it doesn't matter
Okay.
because even if you did rocket punch the other guy, he has cover from the Tyrannosaurus
Yeah.
body, so
You would definitely
18
miss.
does not hit against a guy with an extra +4. Okay, so a couple things as we hit the bottom of initiative here. So, Wizard dead, and close. Yeah. All right.
Oh no, the T-Rex.
Oh no.
Okay, so Zen, with your wonderful little soul sight, as the wizard goes down, you see a flicker of soul move through the air and fuse with the body of the T-Rex. And at the dawn of next turn,
Wait. Is the wizard dead or does the effect have a
He's
ZZZ on it?
unconscious.
no, this happens when he goes down.
Okay.
He's putting his own soul into it, isn't he?
Mm,
It was non-lethal. I mean, technically non-lethal.
Oh my. It's
Fist says
so
non-lethal.
perfect.
I don't
The
know.
dice tell their own story.
Oh, that's bad.
As the skeleton of the body rips from the flesh and rises up. The beast has awakened.
Oh. Bro was knocked out and chose to die to become a T-Rex. You know
He
what? Fair
chose
enough.
death to become a T-Rex. Alright.
Rejection
Alright,
indeed,
alright. I
become
got
T-Rex.
some options now. Alright. Let's see. Oh my god. uh
Uh-oh.
Okay. Alright, that's fine. Whatever. Anyways. The wizard seeks vengeance. The wizard seeks vengeance immediately upon his death. And bites Zeta. Hit! Sick. Thank you, Nazca Link, for the raid. Now the T-Rex also goes to grapple you with its grab. Oh, where is it? Where's my athletics? There's my athletics. Your fortitude, DC. I do believe that's a
Oh,
success,
and Orcish
correct?
Fence.
And Orcus Fence,
Yeah,
welcome in, as the party is now being attacked by a Tyrannosaurus Rex skeleton. Yep, that's a success. That's a grab.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Come. Alright. And now, as Zeta is in the jaws of the T-Rex, this is a T-Rex with the mind of a intelligent wizard man. So he's also gonna attack Firefly, who has appeared right next to him, with Rib Skewer. So what's gonna happen is, Firefly, I need you to make me a reflex save. Click that reflex button for me.
I don't wish that like the reflex, like the saving throw buttons had like a
Jetty?
different color that stood out.
Yeah, I do kind of wish that too. I think that would be interesting if they had like
That's
color
just
coded the saving
Like an
throws.
HTML code line that should be pretty simple. But anyway.
Success. Oh, all right. You'll take half.
Jetty.
ooh,
You'll
ooh,
take half damage on this.
ooh.
You don't get enclosed in a T-Rex's ribcage.
Like that would have stopped Firefly, in all honesty. Actually, can I choose to fail this?
I
No.
recommend
Do
you
you
don't.
really want to? Cause you can if you so choose, but you will then
You
become
don't know what else
impaled
happens if
on
you
his
grab
rib and cannot move, and you will
I'll
start
take 2d6
bleeding.
Okay,
only
so
way
I'm
to
being
get out
impaled.
is-
I'm not being the case.
Yeah, and the only way to
Yeah,
get
this
out
is
is escape
impaled.
force open.
I know what you're thinking, Jetty, but don't take the risk. Please.
I know exactly. I am not risking it. No, I'm not doing the bleed. No, never mind.
All right.
I'll
Only
take the
Malengi's
8
allowed to
damage.
impale- Never mind.
All right. Next up, Malimbi.
I mean, you're not wrong. Well then. I'm guessing I need to re-exploit vulnerability because it's no longer the wizard.
This is no longer the wizard. This is a new creature, technically. He just has the soul of the wizard, and he's pissed. He's fucking pissed!
He doesn't have eyebrows to look pissed.
I should have.
Idiot.
As the top of the hour comes,
Man, that spirit damage that is sanctified if you were to follow a god is kind of like would have been probably really good right now, maybe because I assume it's undead.
It is undead.
Um,
Yes. Oh, I should probably get rid of the mindless trait on it, huh? Yeah, no mindless trait. It has a brain. It has the soul of a wizard that's fucking
It
pissed.
thinks, therefore we can fear it.
Okay, so I have two things I could do. Fling magic, or I could try and cast a 2-action heal at it. But it's only 2nd level.
I think. Does your fling magic already debuff them?
Yes, if they fail their save, it does debuff.
I think that's more worth it than the heal.
Alright, so we're thinking, what are we thinking? Do you want me to put persistent damage on them, or do we want to make them flat-footed? I think I'm gonna go flat-footed.
Flat,
Yeah.
off guard.
I don't know how
Um,
much you can burn bones.
Yeah. Alright, let me just do the exploit vulnerability first, in case I
Burninate
have
the
to melee
boninate.
it in the upcoming turns if we don't kill it fast enough. This will save me action economy later. That's fine, I was gonna set personal
Tragedy.
antithesis anyway. And then we fling magic. And you know what? I'll do it I'll do it boosted so it does d6s. Now,
Boost.
make me a reflex save. It fails, which means it is now flat-footed.
I like how me making the reflex save caused the magic effect to come out of them and into Zeta.
Yeah, I don't know what's up.
That was
Is it-
funny.
Stop targeting Zeta, I guess. I don't know. That's weird.
That was weird. That was funny.
No,
Anyways, roll your damage.
when I click level boosted damage, it won't actually roll it for some reason. Like I click it, but it doesn't do anything. So I'll just do it manually.
That's 46 plus 4 in the thing. Weird that it's not like doing it.
Yeah,
Odd.
kind of odd.
Anyways,
Anyway, it takes 18 damage and it's now flat-footed.
extraordinarily average damage. What damage type is this?
Also, lightning.
Lightning. Okay.
All right.
Does have resist. Lightning. He still takes your antithesis damage, right? From this.
It takes what?
Does he take your antithesis damage?
Not yet. That's not until next level.
Okay, okay. He takes damage, but it's reduced. Seems a skeleton is not so easily electrocuted.
Hmm. That's fair.
Off guard, you said?
It's off guard. Yep.
Off guard.
I'll check how long that is for. Until the end of my next turn.
Oh,
Alright,
Alright.
get in. You're up.
Well, obviously that's bad.
Just a little.
But it's still pretty far away. It's still pretty far away.
it doesn't mind. We can fear it.
So, is this like the actual targeting area, or does this somehow count because it's just all sticking out? I assume it's just this.
No, that's just
This circle.
it's just the
Yeah.
when you hover him, you'll
It's a regular
see
4x4 square.
like he's just a
Yeah,
normal
it's-
gargantuan-sized creature, and then he has a little bit of funny art that sticks out because it looks cool and intimidating.
I do like when the art sticks out of the token.
I do enjoy that.
So I did it in the other campaign. I did it in both.
I'm gonna move over here.
Excuse me.
And I guess I'm gonna inspire courage so the party can, so the whole party is again within range. And then I'm gonna bond mod him.
Oh, not. No way.
Why do necromancers always choose for the most dramatic of pointless death thrones?
I mean, go hard to go home, guys, right?
Yeah, against their will DC. That's a 29 to opposing their will DC.
Alright. Fails. Or, well, rather, you succeed.
Yep, so that's a -2 to will saves.
Alright, plug it in the chat so I can drag his debuff on.
Yep,
Bomb mod
1
his
second.
ass.
Oh. Yeah. Is the little ... icon. Alright, that's your whole turn, right? Yep.
Yep, those are 3 actions.
Remove dead people from... Remove. Remove. Okay. Last little bounty hunter who's having the worst time of his life ever. He will A, expire his greater cover as turn, but B, he will do a running reload. Try and get away from Firefly and weapon. Then, well, we'll actually try to retch. Try and retch away this sickened. He's not a happy camper right now. That will be a failure as he's running. Oh boy. He's just gonna keep running. He's like, oh, I didn't sign up for this. All right, Zenzen, you're up. Musashi?
Wow.
He's thinking.
Stare down at it. Or rather, stare it down. And just gonna.
Holy light! Holy light!
I mean, this is. It says unholy. I'm pretty sure this is unholy.
If the target has the unholy trait, you deal an extra 5d6 damage.
I mean,
This is. I'm pretty
They
sure this thing is
do?
old. Yeah, so I'm assuming it's probably supposed to have it.
Oh, right. Well,
It
attack it.
doesn't.
No, it has the unholy trait. It does. It just does. It doesn't matter because you miss. Up ahead. Never mind, you hit. Just barely. Holy shit! Every +1 matters.
Courageous Anthem and all
The
that
off
matter.
guard and courageous anthem. Exact hit. Alright, roll damage. And your damage gets to have a funny extra 5d6 spirit. Holy light be set upon you.
Boom!
Boom. Its skeletal body is resistant to the fiery heat of it. Well, the spirit, oh, it doesn't like the spirit. You rattle its bone, hitting the wizard right in the soul. All right, one action remains. What do you do?
Split up a little bit. Again. Intern. A woo woo.
Woo woo. For once in her life, she's not hasted.
Yeah, that's a small problem.
Yeah, maybe should have done that. However, holy light.
It's fine.
Probably should have considered that.
I can get there.
Spell strike translocate. I mean,
No, it's not.
No.
I'm not spell striking yet.
fair enough.
Teleports
Can you
behind
spell
you.
strike
Nothing
translocate?
personnel,
I don't
kid.
think so.
No.
It's just flavor.
No, you can't.
That would be
spell strike
really-
translocate. It would be fucking funny though.
It would be
You could
fun.
use,
really
I think,
cool.
there are
There-
other spells that kind of do something.
Yeah, there's
similar.
like dimensional assault, which is great.
Wait,
That
would
is-
here give me the thing?
You want
Where
to
you were.
be lateral to it, as it's so big. Firefly is actually on its opposite side, not its corner. You want to be here, not the corner. Down.
Okay.
Like any of its left side is fine.
Bonk.
A little
Bonk.
3-foot tall doll is
We're
up to bat,
We're not
rolling a
having that
natural
today.
1. Hero pointing.
Better.
Happy feet. Wombo combo. Damage. Explodes his balls.
Spirit damage.
Hits him right in the soul. Alright. That's your turn. Firefly. There's an angry T-Rex right next to you that's trying to impale you with its ribs.
Maybe start
I
rattling
don't
its
know.
bones.
I don't know if I can do this. But can I throw the webbing he casted before onto it?
Yeah, that
On
webbing
top
is,
of the skeleton.
The web is stuck to the ground. It's not blowing away from just a little bit of wind kinesis. It is
No.
stuck there.
That would like need a full hurricane.
Flinging updraft.
Well,
It on top of him.
no. No, that is
Damn it.
not enough force to remove an entire web spell.
I wasn't trying to remove it. I was trying to move it.
It's stuck to the floor.
It is stuck to the floor with
Mechanically,
incredible
you're
force.
gonna have to move the T-Rex instead of the web.
I don't even think flinging updraft can fling something this big.
Actually, can it? Wait, hang on. What's the text on it say?
Wait, I'm looking at it.
And you just
It doesn't say
fling
anything
him?
about size.
Oh my god, it doesn't say anything about the size. Yeah, you can flinging updraft him. Well then.
Firefly, as a bonus action, is going to warn Aruru she's
There's no
moving
such
this
thing as a
entire.
bonus action.
It-
Free action.
Basically, I'm just gonna I'm gonna. Bonus action, free action. It's not a action that's needed me to actually, do it during my normal move set, so I can still do my other stuff. I'm just basically just telling Aruru I'm tossing him.
Alright. Toss me. Alright, well, his reflex save is pretty shit, so let's see how this goes. Woo!
That's a
Failure! Alright.
Firefly is specifically
can-
aiming for that web.
Make him jump up to 15 feet away, so you get him at least. Get him in the whip, yeah. Yep, there is a tile in which you can throw him in there.
Yeah, she's tossing him into that web,
Alright,
letting Aruru, warning Aruru. It's a large creature, so
It is way bigger than large.
actually, damn. He just barely can't reach into the web. It's like one
even if I
square
just
off.
get,
I mean,
Yeah,
maybe
not even a
Zeta.
single tile.
Alright.
Maybe Zeta can shove it afterwards.
Where do you want me to toss him? Here or diagonally down here. Pick one of those 2 squares. Which would you prefer?
I don't want to toss him on top of a Ruru.
The Ruru will
I
be
mean,
pushed
as
out
big-
from under him.
Small, she's
It's
fine.
fine. She's.
Even then, as a correct, you can't stand under a gargantuan creature.
Oh yeah, fucking Jesus Christ! A Ruru's so small she can actually just stand there if she wants.
I mean, we could all stand under it. It's that big.
That big. Anyways.
Basically, Firefly's trying to toss it in there to get it stuck.
Yeah. What I'm getting at is that you can only move him up to 15 feet, as he only regular failed the save against it. So he won't be able. He will not move far enough to hit the web, but you can get him closer.
But you have to pick like where you want them, like here or one up and right, basically.
One up and right. Where exactly? Just
Either
ping
where
it.
he is now
Don't move it.
or right here. One of those 2 spots.
You know what? I'm trusting Zeta to throw him the rest of the way. I'm gonna leave him right there.
Alright, cool. Yeet the T-Rex.
Since Zeta still grabs, where should he be relocated?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. You do need to channel your kinetic aura before you do this. So either, channel or do
basic-
single action blast. One of the 2.
You
I
could
was
do
going to
melee
do a
blast.
single action.
Okay.
I was going to do, Why isn't it...
So just
There you go. I'm going to do one action, like... Just smack.
Alright, cool.
Target.
I keep forgetting to lock on! Does
All
that
damage.
hit?
Fine, yes, that hits. Off guard mattered. Bam.
let me get the
Wait.
offer
I
value.
picked the order.
He's resistant to electric damage. So it does 0.
Wait, do you choose if you do
Yeah.
electric or slashing, or is that just a
She
permanent
can
choice?
she can choose to do bludgeoning if she wants because she has the weapon impulse or whatever
Oh, you're right.
I'm
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I'm using just hammer and just smacking
all
it
right,
then.
all right, yeah.
I'm not. Yeah. Just,
It will take 10 bludgeoning damage
using
in
it as
that
a blunt.
case as you ball up that lightning into a solid hammer. Bam. All right, T-Rex has been shunted and damaged. All right, Zeta, you are currently getting choked down by a T-Rex. What do you do?
Yeah. First off, do I get relocated from whatever square I'm supposed to be since I'm still grabbed
No,
and it got moved?
you do not get moved by Firefly's action.
Just kind of weird, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you're still in his
Ah.
reach. It's like his body tumbles to the side, but you're still in his jaws.
Yeah, gameplay mechanics. How many sizes bigger is this thing from compared to me?
He is 3 sizes bigger than you.
Okay, so Titan.
Unless you have
Wrest-
Titan Wrestler, you cannot push him.
I got Titan Wrestler, but is it even? Because I think it's only up to 2 sizes.
Normally you can only do 1. Or is it 2?
I
Yeah, I'm
think
sure you're right.
I think huge is as big as
So
something
the
that
creature is
Zeta
up to
can deal
2
with.
sizes larger than you, or up to 3 sizes larger if you're legendary in athletics. Yeah, actually, you literally
Yeah, I'm
cannot
not-
shove it.
Yeah, I can't
It's
shove
just
it.
too big. You would have to be enlarged to do it.
Or have legendary athletics, which I don't.
Yep, unfortunate. But you can
Come on.
Superman pry his jaws open and jump out his mouth.
I will do that in my first action. Okay, I'm gonna try to escape.
Escape. Tragic.
I'm gonna try and reroll that.
Escape.
That's a lot better.
Okay. And,
Congratulations. No longer grabbed.
and I cannot shove it because it's too big. unfortunately. So I'm just going to stand up. And then gonna flurry the mofo. First
Falling
strike,
rock stance. Let's go. Bludgeon him.
second
Boom.
strike.
Boom.
Alright, double
Pummeling the
damage.
nose of this T-Rex.
Rolling damage once. And twice.
Damage combines. Wombo combo.
And that is my turn.
Wham! Wham! Bones are creaking. Cracking. Malimbi.
Isn't it the
Wait, it's a
dinosaur's
T-Rex's turn.
Oh wait, oh yeah, you're right. You're right. It's T-Rex's turn. What the fuck am I doing?
I mean, I'm glad
Right,
you
the
skipped
boss's turn. Oh my god, I forgot. Yeah. The Alrighty then. Your off guard only lasts until the
End of
When?
my next turn, so it's still off guard.
still off guard. All right. Well, he gets to do something fun, and Aru definitely gets to make a attack of opportunity, and I believe Zeta will also get to make a standstill. Start crushing.
I really hope your standstill's successful.
The off
Yep.
guard mattered.
Off guard mattered. Roll damage.
It's a hit.
Well,
No,
it's sort of.
AOO that mofo.
It's soft matter.
And Aru. AOO. Kyria.
You
Attack
can
of
AOO.
opportunity. Reactive strike him.
Let's you strike.
Whack. Hit. Oh, that's good damage.
All right. Now that reactions have been resolved, let me double check. How much speed does this guy have? Up to double its speed. All right. Let's see. Yeah, then. You will, of course, immediately step on a Ruru. Step on. Firefly. Stomp on Z. Path. That's the path. Down one.
No,
Bro
the
is
standstill
moving so
only
much, he's
forces
going off
the
fucking
standstill
screen.
on crit, right?
Yep. Only on a crit.
Rotate him a little bit.
Arrgh.
There he is.
Success. And Firefly, roll your reflex save as well. Ready?
Legend of Jedi is muted.
Ready. Reflex save. T-Rex does the stompy.
Well,
It's in chat.
Just scroll up a bit.
I'm looking for the reflex. I was looking for the reflex save.
Yup.
Ah,
Failure.
off by one.
Alright.
Do I really want it? Do I really want that to happen? Not wrong.
It will do this many damage. Aruru and Zeta, you both take half. Firefly, you take the full damage of this.
That's not much.
Actually, hold up. Hold up.
Mhm.
What? Yeah. Holding. You're not being
Does
hit by a
this
strike.
count?
No,
Can I use this?
This is not a strike.
Oh, yeah.
He has nothing
Damn
to
it.
roll against. It's a saving throw. You're like he's like marching over land like indiscriminately. On this
I'm
instance.
going to fucking toss him into
Just,
Aruru,
fucking
Here we
webbing,
are.
whether it's my last name.
take your half damage. Take your 9.
let's see. Okay, now I was gonna do that, but it moved. I need to check the range on this.
All right, Malimbi, it's your turn.
Alright, well, I can't do the thing I was going to do now because it moved too far away. Last... Yeah, it's too far away for that. So... let's see. I need to can I exploit vulnerability multiple times on the same creature? It doesn't say I can't. So I might as well try and exploit vulnerability again and just see what exactly its resistances are. Or, no. Set up for later in case it moves again. I'm gonna just move up 15 feet. And then I'm gonna fling magic again, because might as well. See if I can keep it off guard.
Beep, beep, beep.
Now this is not the boosted one.
Aw.
Well, I guarantee you're not going to do any damage because he's got 10 electricity resistance.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Just fine. Well, he is no longer off guard now. Oh my god, no way. He takes 2 damage.
well, 2 if it had filled, but it didn't.
Oh yeah, no, you're right, you're right.
Yeah.
Ah!
Well, that's
Resists all 6 damage. Alright, that's your turn, right? You'll...
yeah.
Alright.
Unfortunate it moved too far away.
You didn't. It was a giant fucking T-Rex.
Yeah.
If it hadn't moved so far away, I probably would have been able to finish it off. But
Just thinking. I probably can hit this with a thing, even if it's not off guard. I mean, like, that's a 50-50-ish. I'm gonna Inspire Courage.
Inspire!
And then I'm going to cast Chromatic Ray.
Yippee, Chromatic Ray. Don't roll poison. It'll be really fucking funny if you do.
Well, you know, life is about chances. Oh wait, that's
That's
Color
not
Spray. That's
Chromatic Ray.
That's very much not the right choice.
Rose saw colors and was like, yippee, yeah,
yay.
yay.
Fraud.
Alright.
Dude, it's been resistant to fire and electric.
That's a
Alright,
hit.
well, you hit.
There's a hit.
Now, roll your d4.
I'll just don't roll 4. It's a 4.
You
Roll
had to
four.
fucking say something.
No
you
fucking
dumb
way,
bitch.
oh my god, no way, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I don't suppose I can reroll a d4.
You want a hero point, the d4?
Yes.
Alright, do it.
Okay. Let me. Let me
You-
click my hero point
I
away.
mean, you would need to make a fort save to become enfeebled.
No, it's a poison effect, it doesn't work. 1!
That's 31
fire!
fire damage. So 21 fire damage, I think.
Alright. What? Pop that in the chat. So, you didn't.
Just click the button.
That's the button.
How do you want to do this?
As I just I look at the T-Rex and say, Last moments of your life poorly spent as I burn a fiery hole straight through the skeleton's skull.
Alright. Your chromatic ray formulates into the red beam of fiery energy. It flies up into the roof of the T-Rex's mouth, striking true, making the entirety of its mouth glow as if it was a dragon building up a fire breath. Onlookers to the side see as its eyes light up red with fiery heat before the back of its skull is blown out and parts of bone are just simply melting and burning. The body collapses to the ground. It's over.
It had to have been like exactly 21.
That
HP
was
or something.
exactly. It had 21 health and 10 fire resistance.
I was like, I
Excellent.
was looking at it and I'm like, that has to be like around like 20 something, right? There's like no way this kills.
No weighing. No weighing!
Right.
Oh.
Excellent work, everyone.
Ow.
Everyone good?
And then you didn't end his
Alright.
turn, and then this fucking guy that's still alive over here. Oh my god! Ah!
Flinging up draft.
Oh my god! Oh!
Firefly no escapes.
Oh! I give up! Don't hurt me!
Alright, class, it's safe to come out now.
Alright. He surrendered. How old is this spell
Why
just
the
here?
fuck were
now?
you guys trying to
Yep, it's-
fucking revive that T-Rex? Firefly's just not even paying attention to Kiutu at the moment.
Well, a web is sort of a physical object that plays it.
And my boss ultimately he got hired by that wizard to whatever many bones and he wanted to make up this plan to do it like wanted to get a little bit of revenge on the Abadago Knights. They've been invading around here.
The who and the what now?
The Abadago Knights from way out west.
I'm gonna
Basically
get
a
you-
pirate crew on land.
Firefly
Those are called
is
bandits.
literally just
Zeta takes the one of
Firefly
the,
is just
takes the manacles from two of the bounty hunters and slaps one of the manacles on this guy.
He's restrained. Just lets you do it. He's just
Firefly,
like laying in the mud, just like.
Oh, this man has a spell book. I can use those.
I wish I could just hold him in midair and be
Oh,
like
yeah, he
Firefly
does.
just gently flicking his arm and just spinning him in a circle.
So what would have the
It has a name. That's funny.
I'll be taking the spell book. Those I can use that potentially.
I want to give you his spell list.
Yeah, you probably have to
Just-
just give me his whole spell list.
Yeah, how do I do that? Is there a way for me
Firefly
to do
squat
that? Do I have to
down.
like straight up fucking screenshot it?
Maybe you can make a list later, or screenshot it,
Can I
however you
put
want.
it in the chat. Make a whole spell
Uh,
list go. That.
Under the authority of the Magambia, we are detaining you.
Wait, hold on. Aren't I know? Okay, the Knights of Abadago. They're named after the Eye of Abadago, right?
I mean, that's just a name.
Okay, but like, if they're even remotely associated with the Shackles, wouldn't they be way further northwest of us?
I mean, the Abadago is associated with more than just the Shackles. It's
I know,
all
but
of
like,
the
why
Southern
would they be
lands.
so far fucking south?
I mean, how far are we from like the Southern lands right now? Like it?
Let me consult my world map. Because you're more east than anything right now. But it's like you're not that far off. You're literally moving towards the shackle on your journey to get to like Kiutu and all that.
I mean, we are getting closer to the Southern lands. I mean, this storm may be an offshoot from or influenced by one of the winds of the Eye of Abadago.
Okay, yes, but why are they so inland?
I mean, from what it sounds like, from what the bounty hunter is saying, pirates on land, they're bandits. Maybe they're just a bunch of hooligans who thought it was a cool name.
Mm, I wouldn't exactly call
I
Kiutu or possibly a gang from the Sodden Lands hooligans.
we came from Kokutang. It's in the Sodden Lands to the north. But oh God, the Knights of Abadago, they're following Norgurborhurst. How do you pronounce it? I don't know. The fucking salty fuck that hated Aridin. That guy. That evil god.
Norgorber.
Or
Really want to talk
Norbar.
about evil gods trying to resurrect a T-Rex skeleton?
Gotta fight fire with fire, man. I lost my home.
You gotta fight fire with water.
Exactly.
You don't. If you're fighting evil gods, you don't get other evil gods to fight them.
What? Wait. Well, I mean, if they have like harm spells,
Zen
'cause they
Zen.
heal.
Since it's generally the evil gods and their minions are weaker to the energies of good deities than they are of other evil deities.
Or their followers.
Okay, but then their healing spells would heal your undead thing.
Zen Zen.
I can see this. I can see the logic.
Zen Zen. Stop entertaining it.
Okay.
Okay, class. It's an impromptu lesson for today. Good reasons on why animating corpses, no matter how cool the corpse is a bad idea. Case in point, this T-Rex. Man couldn't do it, and only did it in his own death, and immediately died afterwards. If you have to die to do your magic, then it's not magic worth doing.
Aruru is going to withhold a comment about liches.
Yeah, I'm going to not advise our students to become liches.
I'm not advising them
But
either.
look,
I'm just saying
Goss
there's a
is
small,
the first
there's
one
a
up.
small
He's like,
contradiction there.
just like, Professor, you did. What has exactly transpired as the group was catching up?
I'll begin to regale in quite a performative, eloquent way how we valiantly scouted these ne'er-do-wells and
God, you're that fucking teacher and you ask one question, you get a whole lecture.
working in practical lessons on the magic applied in this fight, from the ineffective use of web to the very effective combo of Fireball, Divine, Wrath, and Inner Radiance Torrent, as well as the way that Chromatic Ray can really mess up opponents, such as through the Burnt Skull.
You know,
Yeah, so
Selze
while
and
you did this,
Fardrick, most of the Selze is taking fucking notes. Taking notes as you tell the story. Eat it up, fucking real oozing Johnny life over here. Ignacio's pulling up the back, basically kind of winded, catching up, like, so human. Professor, did we set a base? Oh my. Okay. I guess
does
we
that give me
don't.
10 minutes to treat wounds? Because
Ah.
goddamn.
No, hang on, I got it.
Ah.
Zen goes to cast heal. And, doesn't cast heal. Because something goes wrong with as she casts heal. All the energy turns dark and she casts harm.
Uh-oh.
Hang on, no,
This
no,
man
no.
is fucking dead.
At fourth level.
That's the only way she casts harm. That's her free spell slot of the day.
Oh no, we're all
Do
about
it.
to take mess.
Oh
Oh,
no!
I mean, he'll be dying
yeah,
one.
This is. I'm laughing. However, this is a very serious moment. As she's going to cast heal, and
Oh no.
she starts like freaking out, and yeah.
48, pussy, do it.
Alright. Here we
Oh, there's
go.
no animation.
There is on targets.
Well,
Cool.
guess I'm rolling a fortitude save.
Okay, I think you have to hit.
Oh, this poor unfortunate bastard.
Is everyone in the circle rolling?
Yep, everyone in the circle is rolling. Alright, do we get the funny text? Wait, hang on. Wait, no, we don't get the funny text, but like,
No.
bro is like fucking dying immediately.
That would be fucking funny.
He is in need of immediate medical attention.
I think we're all in need of immediate medical attention, except Firefly.
Wait,
I mean, except me.
Firefly shrugs it
I
off
have
like it's
to
nothing.
roll.
You have to roll. I mean, you can exclude yourself
Yeah,
from
you're in your
enumeration.
own element.
No, because she was trying to cast heal, so you know,
True,
why
yeah.
wouldn't she include herself, right? No, I see. You know what? See, I also fail, guys.
So
Firefly
Zen fails,
crit
Adoru
succeeds.
fails. Firefly crit succeeds. Zeta is a success, I think.
Zeta's-
Zeta. I think Zeta already did it.
Zeta succeeds and takes half.
F. Yep.
He still has
Owie.
to take the damage.
Terrible. Feels bad. Friendly fire.
Yeah.
What was that?
Zen like stumbling back, holding her head and like curls up on the ground.
Alright,
This man
never
needs
mind
immediate
Zen for a
assistance.
moment as this guy like gets hit by this wave of energy and fucking instantly face down the mud. Fucking
Noticing that happen, I'm going to start diverting the attention of our students to. Okay, you all have a task now, and that is to study those bones. Walk around the left side of the web. Now.
What?
I mean, technically,
my
there is
God.
also like a pile of like T-Rex like
nasty
flesh
rotten
right
TX meat on the ground, yeah.
because like the skeleton just got out of the.
He freed
like,
himself.
popped out. Like,
The
like a
skeleton
fucking
finally freed itself from the flesh.
skeleton is freed.
Malimbi's gonna try and stabilize the dude first, because, you know, he actually went down.
Stabilize. Bum bum.
Which, yeah, with a 29, that'll probably work out.
Alright, he's stable.
Oh my god, what just happened? I don't know, how's Zen looking?
Sensei, are you okay?
She's like emanating a bit of like black mist
I'm gonna cast Detect
going
Magic.
up into the sky.
Oh god, Firefly's like skin darkens from that most likely, but she seems fine. She's like looks at Zen. Seriously, your curse right now?
Hey, don't
Look,
talk
takes
about
her
that
glove
like
off
that.
and looks at her hand.
If I detect magical sense and as like it, do I notice anything specific?
You don't notice anything specific? Then?
Hmm.
Alright. I think, Araru Zeta, I'll take care of you two first. Actually, no, I'm master. I can take care of 4 people at once now.
I'm going to
With
give
3
3
medicine.
people a soothe. I'll give Malimbi a soothe, and I'll give Sensen and Aruru a soothe.
That's
Alright.
fine. I can also, like, treat 4 people at once, so...
You also are not alone. As Dumimo, being a somewhat competent Halcyon mage, comes forth and casts Heal of his own.
Zenzen has
Not
not
that.
said anything. She's like mumbling incoherently and is like, on the ground.
I'll take that 6 from Sooth, and then
There are 2 6s from Sooth.
yeah, I'll take the first one.
Sensen, why don't you take the 9 from Sooth and then Aruru can take the other 6.
Alright, everyone can heal 12 as well from Nemo's AoE heal.
Jimimo, I appreciate it. That's extra credit.
Oh man, that cut on my arm feels better. Rubs her arm. Wraps her wing around Zen Zen to try to calm her.
Millenbee's gonna take a moment to treat like 4 people at once, being himself, Zeta, Aruru, and
Aruru, you heal for 6 and then also 12. Sensen,
Which one am I taking? Am I taking one?
no, I
Or
didn't.
no?
Thanks for the
You-
follow,
you
Sergeant
just
Baker.
get
I
the 12.
appreciate it.
Okay.
Sensen, are you all right?
She doesn't like really seem to like
This
be
one's for
there,
you,
but she is just
Firefly.
repeatedly saying "I'm sorry," like quietly.
Pull Zen Zen into a hug.
I'm just gonna sit in front of Sensen and then cup her face a little bit upwards so she's looking at me.
She's like looking past you.
Jimmy will approach Zeta and say, Professor, I understand there was a struggle that happened here, but is everything alright?
There seems to be some difficulty, Zenzen, but the other professors are currently attending to her now.
Very well.
We did, however, detain this bounty hunter for questioning.
Well then, what should we do? Not so sure we're keen on keeping a prisoner with us.
We will try to get info as much as possible from him once he regains consciousness. Then, depending on what our fellow professors decide on, we may set him free or not.
Very
I
well.
put everyone's. I put the healing checks in chat with the names for the people that they're for.
We set up camp
Aruru, Zeta,
for the evening.
Firefly.
Yes,
Very well.
proceed
going
to have your fellow students set up camp.
We'll get started. Goss, can we start setting up camp over here on the
Oh,
southern bank? Seems we need to
I'm
take
I'll
going
go help
to
the
start.
students out.
I'm going to start slowly moving my finger back and forth in Sensen's eyesight,
What?
as that's
I don't know
a
what that message was, but it was a message.
psychological technique that gets people out of certain when they're stuck in their heads, basically.
Zeta would move the prisoner toward over here, away from the rotten meat.
Away from the rotten meat.
Alright, so what is Zenzen's current state? Now Malimbi has time to actually spend some attention on Zenzen.
She appears to be in shock.
Alright. Is that weird energy still coming off of her?
No. Yeah, stopped. She's just kind of like just staring at her hands, with, like wide eyes.
I try to keep her gaze away from herself and focused on people around her. Sensen? Are you back with us? There's nothing wrong. Nobody's hurt. Nothing happened. It's fine.
And then, she's like trying to form a sentence, can't really, but it's like starting to become more responsive.
Take a deep breath. We're all here with you. Students are fine. We're all fine. Why don't you
What,
tell
what did
us
I
how you feel?
do? What did I do? What? At this point, she's crying, but like isn't like sobbing or anything. It's just tears.
Older.
It appears that
Also, for a
your
bit,
magic.
I would say the probably the whites of her eyes seemed a bit off for a bit, but had already returned to being white by the time like you kind of like think about it.
It appears that your healing magic went a bit wild. Nobody was hurt, but, well, that must have been rather scary to experience.
I just talked about the harm spell. Is that did I cast that?
From what we noticed, you tried to cast heal, but it didn't quite come out as vitality energy. It seemed to appear as void energy.
Zinzin,
I would
I'm
say with
just gonna come out here.
like from if you like saw it happen, it would have looked. Would I imagine like kind of like a magical backlash would look like? That makes sense.
Hmm. Zinzin, Mia, am I correct in assuming that this hasn't happened before?
No,
I think we would have noticed if that happened before.
I mean, perhaps it happened before we met Zinzin once. Maybe in her childhood. Something. So I'm just making sure.
Fair enough.
Did it feel similar to anything you felt previously?
I well, I mean, it kind of felt like that time when I got really mad when we fought. Uh, um, Fireflies
Stella.
originator.
Stella,
St- Stella, yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
There's probably also been one time Lupin would have used the spell in front of Zen Zen.
Didn't
But
No. She's
since
there's
she
one
has
about like
the,
what Zenzen just felt, not the harm spell.
yeah.
I know, but she probably would have also
Yeah.
felt it one
No,
time when
she's
her
seen the
mom
harm
used
spell.
it.
Yeah.
No, we're not about the how we're not talking about how the harm spell made her feel. We're talking about
Yeah.
what led
Yeah.
into casting harm.
Okay, I'm just stating.
Alright. Well, I mean, that's probably not connected. Well, I mean, it might be, but something like this didn't happen when we fought Stella, so I mean, interesting.
and even then,
No,
while
I
this
think
was a harrowing fight, I don't think
I
Sensen was in any particularly foul mood during it.
Not really.
that's the
Perhaps,
weird part compared to then. But both
perhaps,
times I want to say it felt like I didn't cast that.
perhaps the curse thing within you,
Not,
much like
no,
when
no,
we
no, not
much
can't, not now. No,
much
not can't,
look,
can't
a
now.
Sensen, focus on me or Aruru, your choice.
Mm,
You're fine. You're in control. Nothing is happening. I think, much like when we were fighting Stella, that thing briefly tried to come out. But perhaps because you haven't been giving into your anger much recently in these fights, it tried to come out now because it was upset.
I, that's the other thing I thought about. You and I keep casting these stronger spells. Uh, uh, uh,
Perhaps as you are getting,
I can't just not do anything when we're fighting. What?
perhaps you can learn to fight for a while minimizing your spells. I mean, in that fight, as we saw, when we have a good plan, you know, our fights are fairly easy. So maybe it's alright if you pull back a bit for yourself.
I, I know I've gotten carried away, and I'm surprisingly strong. It's not like I'm not that physically strong. I'm no fighter. I'm more tits than muscle. What am I supposed to
I
do?
I mean, you have been. I think you're underselling yourself a little bit, because
I've
the
seen
way I've
you,
seen you wrestle some people,
yeah,
pretty impressive. Not gonna lie.
I've seen you whip out those claws of yours and grab and tear people. It's not ineffective, is what I would say.
Those I don't even know if I would say those are my claws.
Well, they don't have to. You don't have to use those specific claws.
Hmm.
That strength sure seems to be yours. So I mean, I do agree that perhaps it is a good idea to think about how you're going to use this to your benefit. Perhaps a change in paths might not be a bad idea.
Well, I don't know if you have to fully change now.
No, of course
Not
not.
that's not what we're saying.
I'm just seeing some
What I
people could.
mean is perhaps if the more powerful spells you cast, the more ease it gives the thing inside you for kicking against the proverbial cage, then you can try and keep it to some lower level spells for a while until we figure some more stuff out. Maybe then it's easier for you to contain.
Now I'm thinking about it. When I wasn't casting anything, when we were just teaching, I felt like I had all that magic in me and I wasn't using, and it was just getting stronger. But then I cast spells, and I feel like it just keep getting stronger. I don't think there's any correlation. I think it's just getting stronger.
Perhaps it's
Doesn't
getting
matter what I
stronger.
do.
Perhaps it's just getting stronger with you.
That or it feeds of something else.
Can't seem.
I am hesitant. I'm much more hesitant to suggest this But due to the circumstance and us not knowing when your family comes back, or it arrives, or even if they will be able to find us when they come to Magabia, we could try to do that ritual that I tried with Zeta, but I must admit I'm a little bit more hesitant
I
to
don't know
suggest it
about
with you.
that.
Yeah, I don't know about going into Zenzin's mindscape.
I know. I'm just saying. Look, clearly, it's Sensen shouldn't have to live with this fear constantly in her. Is what I mean.
Oh,
I'm just considering our options.
She like closes her eyes for a moment, just takes a deep breath. Okay. Fine. Fine. Mom dealt with it. I can deal with it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
We believe you.
just let us know if it turns out to be not fine, because you don't have to do this alone, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Malimbi is right.
I'm gonna go check up on the students.
Sorry.
It's okay.
You don't have
Nothing
to
to
apologize.
apologize for.
It's not your fault.
You already have enough to be worrying about.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
What's one more thing, right?
One more thing.
Yeah. Practically nothing. I mean, that's one more thing than zero. And that means you have nothing to worry about. So if one more thing is practically nothing, then you have no worries.
She stops like looking freaked out and just looks confused for a little bit. But at least that's not freaked out.
That's
Say
what
something
we're
so
going for.
fucking dumb. It just
Look, that
snaps
was
them
the
out
goal.
of it. They're like, what?
Like you see like the loading circle and like on her forehead. Just
That was the goal. Like, just get your attention away from something.
Eh, it worked.
Yeah. Let's
How dare
go
you
help.
abuse the tenant being.
Look, it is a genuine therapy. Or psychological technique used sometimes. If when people get too stuck, you just say something so astronomically fucking stupid, their brain kind of resets. Why don't we
Fax
go
machine noises.
to help our students set up camp and get out of the rain?
Okay. Starts to stand up. And then she like actually returns Aruru's hug. And then stands up. Mm. Okay. RP.
RP.
Be your last R.
You are in your last P.
Oh. Party.
Lie down, try not to cry. Let out a giant monster. Wait, what?
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 Put your pants back on.
I was gonna say, put your pants back on. Yeah.
I wasn't thinking that. Come
Say- say-
Yes, you were.
Oh my god. As you were. Anyways, class, set up camp.
Yeah, they set out camp.
Alright.
Distracting her, getting her out of different thoughts. I mean, that would work. I mean, what?
Thought.
I'm surprised Malembi didn't get the scroll from that wizard.
Oh, I didn't even bother looking at the loot yet. I completely forgot.
Oh yeah, he's like a wizard with loot or something, like scrolls and shit.
He has a
He's got a
scrolls in
hooded
the
robe.
comments.
Oh my god.
What robe?
The
Ooh,
He also had a
dark vision.
spell book, which I think the correct answer to how I give you all of his spells to look at is that I literally take a screenshot of his spell book in my
And then you just
prep list and I send it to you.
That's fine.
The thief
Yeah, then you
also
just
has a bunch of
go
stuff.
get them.
All right, let me do the good old Gyazo. Remember, you only get the ones that are on the occult spell list.
Spellbook Abominable Missives of the
Oh, yes.
Atrophied. Why is it called that?
I don't know, man.
Look at his token.
Well, that's such a stupid, edgy name.
I don't know. That's
Yeah,
just
look
the
at his
name that
token.
it has. So, there's the link.
dude's
I'll
an
also show
edgelord.
chat. Yep, so this is the spells the wizard has, and now Yidin can copy into their spell book as they are a polymath bard, so they can do that. However, they can only get the ones that appear on the occult spell list.
Yep.
By the way, they now have the spell book, and if for some reason, oh my god, no, Aruru can learn these spells. Aruru can learn all of these spells.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I
Aruru
forgot.
and
She's
the
a
spell book.
magus. She's a fucking wizard with a stick.
Yeah.
So she can copy all of these spells into her spellbook as well. This does
so-
cost money, as it does take like the magical process of like harmonizing with the spell and putting it in your spellbook in a magical way. So you will still need to spend the funds for the standard learn a spell activity in order to learn these.
Yeah, but there
Um,
are some pretty good spells in here,
But
like
you
False
have
Light,
access to
Web.
these. At any point in time, you could be like, I spend the money and some downtime of the night to copy this spell. So Aruru can learn any of these. Yidin can learn ones that appear in the cult
Most
list.
of these.
I think the cantrips are free as long as you spend an evening
My
to learn
brain
them.
is starting to shut down.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. It's starting to shut down. But we
Jet-
have a whole extra hour left in session.
Well, we
I know, my brain's just
Ooh.
tired.
Brain.
Hey
pat,
Jedi,
pat.
there's some thief items on the one of the dead guys if you want to loot it.
Oh, yeah.
Loot it.
Sky skid.
Wait, wait.
Yep.
Where is it?
Dark Vision Elixir, a feather token bird. You can send a message back. You can send a message back to the Magambia if you want. Oh my god, I didn't even notice this. Holy shit. Feather token bird and a smoke stick. Yeah, these guys have nice loot. Holy shit, I didn't even realize. Damn.
But smoke stick is pretty fun.
Speaking of loot, do they have any
I-
special loot to the encounter? Don't think so. Yeah, they don't, there's no special encounter loot, but this is the standard loot for creatures of this type. So you guys do get all that good shit.
I was looking at that.
Enjoy your loot. I'm gonna set some mood lighting as you take camp and then take a short break to.
I know, but
get
right
drinks
as
or
I'm
whatever.
looking.
Chat will
Yoink,
eat the loot
and I'm
that
like,
you don't want.
Sorry.
Alright. Go ahead.
I might actually take that
Fire.
crossbow.
I mean, I feel like you're basically always off better just blasting, but
I mean, it's a nice backup, I guess.
I mean, Firefly as a backup weapon only has a dagger.
Yeah, one guy
I'm-
got like 10 daggers.
Yeah. I mean, if you want it, sure. That you might need piercing damage at some point for something.
False Light, Mirror, Bind Undead, and Vampiric Touch.
So, who in the party don't have dark vision other than Malimbi?
I think Firefly is.
Alright.
I could
the
be wrong.
darkness
Do I
begins
have
to
dark-
fade in. Body settles in for count. I'm
I
gonna use this
can't tell
opportunity as your jam. Go get a drink.
dark vision or not.
Probably.
No, you have low light vision. I have no special senses. Okay, there's a bunch of people that don't have dark vision. Only Sensen and Arudu have dark vision. The rest of us don't. So I already have a dark vision elixir. Someone else might like the other one that is on that dude. All right.
Should Firefly take it? Because it might be useful for Firefly to have,
I
so she
mean,
can
if you're
scout
sneaking
better.
off, you can use the darkness to your advantage and then
True.
still see. What's the question mark? What's the question mark?
Yeah, I only have low light vision.
Yeah, no, only Aruru and Zenzen have dark vision. You can see in the party sheet where you can check their special senses.
Yeah.
Alright. So, it is nighttime. We are in camp.
Oh, that's a lot of fun
Mm,
spells for Ruru to learn.
It is.
I'm
Actually,
probably gonna take this hooded cloak just to sell later.
yeah, might as well. Alright. Someone should probably, like, stand guard. That's a thing. We
Oh, you
are out in the
volunteer,
middle of
Malimbi?
nowhere. I mean, sure,
Firefly
don't,
walks to the edge and is just
I,
already
I
keeping
don't,
guard.
I don't really
I
feel
only
like
require 2 hours of shutdown time. I could stand guard for most of the night.
Yeah, that's true. Sada's probably just best off doing it.
I'll take those 2 hours then together with Firefly, and then Zeta can take whatever how many hours he feels like after that.
Very well. Do you prefer to have me shut down now or later?
I don't particularly mind, though I don't quite feel like sleeping at the moment.
Very well. I will proceed to have my standby phase.
Alright, sounds
Firefly's
good
like
to me.
grumbling to herself in Dwarvish or Dwarven.
Yeah, you know I can understand that, right?
She's basically saying motherfucking bitch with T-Rex grumbling about the fight.
Mm-hmm.
What? She says, still talking Dwarven.
Did you forget that I can also understand Dwarvish? God damn it.
Fuck off! Our brain is
Impressive.
shutting down. But yeah, Firefly just
FYI, that's data shutting down.
Yeah, that's Zeta shutting down.
Oh my god.
Firefly's just looking at Limby. You know, if you wanted to sleep, you didn't have to stay up with me.
No, I don't think I can sleep at the moment. Too much on my mind.
What's wrong?
Just
Is it about?
everything.
I was about to say, is it about the thing we
Well,
talked about back home?
that is definitely on my mind. I know how we brought that wheelchair along. I just kind of keep staring at it, and yeah.
There will be some way we can cure this. There has to be.
I mean, I'll work on it myself. I'm thinking that maybe I can combine my medical knowledge and my spellcrafting knowledge to maybe come up with some sort of really powerful spell that can fix these. But I do have to thank you, though.
Hmm?
You said you wanted to help. Like, you're already doing. Just being near you, staying close it helps stay calm. Thank you for that. And to be honest, the wind actually kind of makes it easier to move. Like as if it isn't affecting me at all. So I appreciate how you've been trying to stick close.
I don't want to be alone.
I
This
don't either.
entire this
So
entire situation scares me. I was alone for so long. I don't want to be alone again.
I mean, you're not necessarily alone, even if I'm not around, but I know what you mean. Don't worry, I'm gonna do everything I can to fix this, and I'll be fine. I just gotta believe that I'll be fine.
You better be.
I will be.
Firefly just lightly takes off her mask and looks at Malimby. Is it bad that I'm just so used to wearing my mask while traveling? It's just become second nature to wear the same thing, even though I don't have to.
I mean, I don't see why it would be bad. I mean, as long as you feel comfortable,
I mean, it keeps the
it keeps
bugs
the
off
rain
my
out,
face and all that.
keeps the rain out of your eyes as well.
Yeah.
I mean, does it
Me
bother
and
you that you're
Stella,
still wearing your mask?
me and Stella are so similar, but yet so different.
To be honest, I don't see the similarities.
We're both
But
kineticists.
in that
We,
case, me and Ignacy are very similar because we're both thaumaturge.
I know, it's just, I've been thinking about Stella, and I'm literally her opposite, but what
Exactly.
if I did end up being like her? You know? Just a thought.
Impossible. I've seen the way you are. I know your heart. You could never be like that. You're too much of a good-hearted goof.
But you know what I can do. You've
I know what you
known
can do.
what I do.
I know.
Am I really a good am I really a good person when I steal from people? Even if I'm trying to do it for a good reason?
See, that's the thing. A lot of things are defined good and evil, but like things are hardly as black and white as that.
It's like Yiden and how
It
he's
depends on why you do things. I mean, like this is a pretty like basic and maybe a bit of an extreme example as well. But take assassins for example. We've all read stories and fairy tales and everything.
what if I ended up being an
Novel.
assassin?
I mean,
There's so many different ways I could have ended up, but
that's kind of hot. Not gonna lie. Anyway, um, what I'm trying to say is a lot of people would think, oh, assassins, they kill people for money, very bad. But on the other hand, it depends on, like, if you have an assassin that kills a tyrant king that would have sent hundreds of thousands to their death needlessly in his own conquest and thirst for power, is that really a bad thing? Did he, didn't he just take one life to save countless others?
putting it that way, it's not a bad thing that he killed the one person to save so many others. But
Mm.
I'm she's whispering this next bit, literally acting like a good thief, stealing from whom I think is bad, and using that money to help everybody. help us out so we can help others. But does that make me any better than the person I steal from? Am I just as bad?
Mm, again,
They're speaking in Dwarvish, by the way.
I mean, it depends.
There ain't no
I
dwarves
wouldn't
around these
necessarily.
parts.
Listen, if you're
Taking a
asking
walk.
this of a you're asking this of a person that used to run with pirates. We were quite morally upstanding pirates by my estimates, but like we didn't take jobs we didn't feel right taking. But yeah, if you were to ask me, I don't think that really matters. It's not a matter of good and evil. It's as long as
I'm
no
not
major harm comes.
stating. I'm not stating if I'm being.
You're not as bad a person as you think.
Our player's wings just droop a little bit. It's just a thought I've had.
I know, and
My
hmm,
even if I'm stealing money to help us so we can help others, it still feels in a way like it could be wrong because it feels greedy. Does that make any sense?
again, this comes back to the whole. It depends on why you do it, but yeah, I mean, I get. If it bothers you that much, then like it's not too late to change. So,
The urge is there because the people I try to take from are people that just constantly use their money to hurt others. That's what I think.
it's a and right. So there was this one halfling with the crew that I used to run with. They used to always say a particular thing, and maybe that'll help here. Because just like they say, it's not a crime unless you get caught. You never got caught. You didn't really harm anyone, as far as we know. You took some money from people that already had more than they needed anyway. But so in the end, you didn't get caught. You didn't harm anyone. It's not evil.
She rolls that to her back and just laughs.
Yeah. I mean,
That still doesn't mean it's mo- that still doesn't mean that people like Zeta or Eden or even Aurora would agree with that.
I mean, at that point, it's a matter of how much you care about that. There are so many
Zeta
different.
finds out needed
Hmm?
he'd immediately turn me in saying, "Stealing's wrong."
Oh yeah, definitely.
How much?
Which is why I'm very much glad he's in standby mode right now, because who knows? He might have picked up Dwarven or whatever in his studies, like, and just never told anyone. Could you imagine if any of them could like actually understand us right now?
None of them could understand this before. It's just a funny idea.
Honestly, imagine if like Yidin walked up right now and just went, "Yeah, so I can understand what you're saying."
That'd be really
Oh,
funny.
that'd be horrifying.
You know what? I can imagine Yidin doing that, even if they don't know what we're saying. They're saying it just to fuck with us.
Oh, that's totally something Yidin would do. Just to fuck with you.
You know me so well.
I know you did so well. Alright, we should probably pay a little bit of attention to the actual guard duty we're trying to pull. How about we
Yeah,
just...
I'm paying attention. I've been
stick to...
listening.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take a look around. Notice you didn't gone.
Same with
Speaking of Yidin, where did Yidin go?
Yidin. Yidin. Looking around. Oh, I see. I think I see. I think I see her over here.
Yeah, you can see in the dark, so you just see me sitting there, kind of looking like I'm meditating.
Alright, well,
Yeah,
I mean, as long as Yidin's still
she's
there,
fine.
alive.
I forgot I was muted because I was loudly crunching on chips.
Good job.
Yeah, you
The
didn't.
legend has been passed on.
Yeah, well, at least I have an excuse. Anyway,
Fuck off.
you didn't
I,
eat in
I,
over there in the dark. Hey, it's not just you, Jetty. It's fucking Musashi. It's fucking Kiria. Like,
All you gravel eaters who don't use fucking push to talk.
I'm streaming. Shut the fuck up. Also, I'm GMing. Like, I am like my keyboard is occupied.
Very professional, Mr. Streamer.
For streamer.
Like, he's the GM, he has snack
You guys
privileges.
eat
Wow.
snacks.
I inhaled pizza, water, and chips.
I just have water.
Just Firefly thinks
Oh no.
about it. I just thought about this, but what if
Hmm.
a Ruru could understand us? I'm wondering what a Ruru would have thought of that conversation we just had. That'd be kind
That's
of
a good question.
horrifying. I
You know,
don't know
after
what
all
she
these
would think.
years, I still can't quite get a read on Aruru sometimes. They're very upstanding, yet
Ruru,
also quite
like Zen
practical,
Zen.
so, like, I don't know.
I mean, it is practical to have money, but that doesn't mean that the Ruru would agree with how I get it. I would not be speaking understands Dwarvish, and they're just listening to this. Oh, see.
I'm wondering, if any of the students know Dwarvish.
No. Maybe.
Iboko
No.
would.
Hey, Niji?
Yeah.
Let's see. If Boko would. He doesn't know Niji? No. He speaks Orc. Common. Yeah. Just you two fucks.
Wow.
What about
I
Undercommon?
mean, Mariama is a
Undercommon, I mean,
witch,
like-
which has intelligence, so, like,
She's a witch, yes, but she doesn't know
he might have additional
Dwarvish.
languages.
So, does anything happen through the night?
You were all unaccosted and
Yeah. Those two
unmolested
just
throughout the night. Get your rest in peaceful as it can be. Welcome to the jungle.
Is the thunder still going, technically? After we,
Firefly just wraps herself in Malimby in her cloak.
Yes.
Hug.
fuck.
The shadows grow long, deep into the night. Campfires are
Meow.
doused. You all awaken. Arise. Arise, party, arise. Is it getting brighter? Yeah, it's getting brighter.
Yeah, it's slowly getting brighter.
Firefly yawns.
Alright, let's
Oh.
transition to
5 more minutes.
the big man.
I like to
Firefly's
think
like
that
5 more minutes. Timolimbi.
I think they kind of.
At
I
the
like to
crack
think that they fell asleep like wrapped around each other, basically.
at the crack of fucking dawn, I start musical accompaniment.
Fuck you.
So wake everyone the fuck up.
I just imagine that fucking like that military song. You know the one.
Yeah, that
Wait. Would we have brought along the prisoner?
That's a great question. That is something you actually have to handle. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait.
Well, what's the
Go
alternative?
back.
If we
Hang on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Melody just wakes up. He has one of Firefly's feathers in his mouth that came loose. Oh, what?
Your boy. I'm sorry. You wait. You have feathers. Where? Excuse me. Hey, this is a family-friendly show.
mouthful of firefly, I guess.
Anyways, your boy.
Well, what is really our alternative? If we just leave him here in the jungle, he's probably gonna get eaten by something.
Dean, I'm gonna get you back for that.
Firefly just stands up.
Is there anything else that we need to learn from him?
I don't think so, but you know, it doesn't exactly seem like it's the right thing to do. I mean, we can let him go. I mean, we'll probably get eaten
Yeah.
by something in the jungle, but
What are you gonna do with me?
if we take him with us and, I don't know, put him in jail in the village, then he's just gonna be trouble for the village.
Firefly just gently helps him up off the ground.
I don't really think it's
I
fair
could at
for us
least
to
patch him up
do
a little
that.
bit.
And they were only doing this to protect, to go against the Knights of Vendago.
Yeah, I mean, you know, pick.
I'm gonna patch him up
What
a
do you
bit.
what do you want us to do?
Fuck it. I did the one number that I could have filled on.
Shit.
Fucking
I don't know.
Oh, it
We'll
now
like
does the thing.
pick up the pieces of my life or whatever I got. I got no crew. My home's beset by those Knights of Abatago. I don't really have a direction. Just not jail and not the belly of a beast.
I have a proposition for you. Head east to the Magambia and find Professor Hunt. Tell him your story. Tell him I sent you. We may be able to find you an opportunity at the Magambia.
Alternatively, you can come to the village there where we're going and start seeking work there.
That is also an option.
Oh, shit. Well, I don't want to go back north. I guess I'll head back southeast to take you up on whatever that is.
Here, let me give you a written note.
Also, he takes that 21 healing from Malimbi.
Wait, so what is he like choosing Magabia or the village?
Going Magambia. He's feeling going back north is shaky.
Yeah,
Data
fair
would give him a letter of referral to present to Professor Ott. To tell them that we sent him there.
enough.
Basically, I guess to like seek
Make him a
refuge.
janitor or making him a janitor or something. I don't know.
Yeah. And I
He'll
take
be
off
safe.
his
Relatively.
also taking off his manacles And
He
this
rubs
is
his
actually
wrist, kind of looks at you, and it's like, ugh, this has been the craziest time in my life. Well,
I mean, you gave up immediately. Can consider yourself lucky in that regard.
I guess.
That we're nice people.
We have given you a second chance. Please take it.
Exactly.
Thanks.
Exactly.
Pick
Point
up the
potato.
pieces of the last of my group's supplies and head east, I guess.
Good luck.
Firefly sighs. I feel too bad about keeping this. Takes out the hooded robe and gives it to him. You might need it to stave off the rain.
That's true. Take it. He kind of feels a little unsure about taking the basically the clothes of a necromancer with him. It's like, ugh.
They're not cursed.
Alright.
They're just hoods.
Yeah, but
It's just a hooded cloak.
they weren't exactly
I think I
a great person, you know.
I think I would have been cursed. I think I would have been cursed if it was cursed, because I was the first one to pick it up
The cloak is just a
out
cloak.
of our group.
It never made
Exactly.
its wearer's choices.
Cloak is a cloak. Alright, well. Thanks, I guess. He
Good
picks
luck.
up the last of the supplies the group had stashed, camping gear, and looks a little depressed, but heads off east into the sunset.
What was his name again?
Yeah,
We
we
never got his
learned his
name.
name.
I felt
We keep doing this.
You ever wonder if us giving the people that we fight second chances and having them go to the Mangambya will ever come back to bite us in the ass?
I like to
probably
think
would.
No, I like to think it actually gives us good karma.
Good karma. You literally see in Fallout, like, a pop up at the top left, you gain good karma.
It's what this action will have consequence.
You'll remember this.
Unnamed Thug 3 will remember this.
Wow.
He probably is going to find better work in the Magambia anyway.
Alright, party represented by Dame. Do 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 do. You have crossed the river.
Well,
Headed to Kiutu, place in which
we
Boko.
haven't seen Iboka the entire time.
They did get a head start on us by almost a day's worth.
A couple days, actually.
Still makes me worried.
Let's
Look,
see.
let's just for now assume that she made it safely to Kitu.
Heroes arrive. So, when you guys arrive in Kiutu, the village seems to be in extreme state of disrepair. This is a sort of fishing and boat building community. Most of their buildings are made of brick or lost my place. Brain fart. Most of made of brick with river reeds as rooftops. And it's not a very big village. It has a population of about 200 people, mostly human and dwarf. In general, though, Kiyoto's boats are highly regarded across the northwest of Magambia, or not Magambia, in the Mwangi expanse. So, this place, even though it's a tiny little sleepy village, it does have its little slice of fame. So, the disrepair, though. If you guys ask around a little bit of what happened, it's pretty clear cut. People say the Knights of the Abandago showed up and attacked the village. The roofs of several buildings have burned away entirely, and the knights have destroyed most of the village's boats and stole food and other supplies. No one was badly hurt, but their lives were upended, and the villagers are still on edge and are wary around you guys and the, whole group you have here.
Say that we're looking for Iboko, and I'll tell the party that we need to prepare that's a community repair ritual that we've done before.
Excellent. So, they point you off to Iboko's home and his family, and you find her. She is hard at work restoring her family's house and mending what she can with magic, repairing the rest by hand.
Iboko?
Before you approach Iboko, though, Iboko's father is at the, well, I would say gates, fence, whatever you want to say, of their home. Father, quick. Artwork. As you approach the home, an elder gentleman turns towards you all and sort of begins to interrupt your approach. He says, "You approach openly in daylight, so I assume you're not more of the Knights of Abendigo. Well, you should know, I'm not in the mood for welcoming strangers at the moment."
Perhaps friends.
As you guys start this conversation, Iboko turns around, hears you. She's like, "Oh my gosh, no, father, it's fine, Baba. They're from the school." He turns to look at her, raises an eyebrow, and looks at you all. "Well then, introduce me to your friends." Yes, yes. This is actually my professor, Yadin, and these are actually all my professors. Oh my goodness. This is Zeta, Firefly, Aruru,
Hello.
Malimbi. These are my professors, and oh my gosh, these are my classmates too. As the group begins coming up to her, and a couple of them go to like hug Iboko.
Yes, we are your daughter's teachers at the Magambia.
Ah.
Perhaps, if you are willing, we can explain our presence here. Though it's perhaps a somewhat long story.
Oh,
I don't know. Is he
got all the
willing?
time in the world.
Fair enough. Very well. After your daughter left somewhat abruptly from the Magambia, our students decided, along with us, that it was within our best interests to look into what would get such a promising young mage to leave her studies. As unanimously was decided that we should investigate. We have also gotten permission from the High Tempest Sun Mage to come here, as well as a task to study the volcanic area, specifically the ruins of the Blood Salt. And while we're here, check up on Iboko, as well as help you all out, I suppose. Because it seems that your town was ravaged.
Isn't it so? Help is mighty appreciated. During this time, Goss will kind of like speak up to the Iboko, and I guess sort of like openly to the rest of everyone here. And he says, yes. We can provide some aid, but we would like it if Iboko, you would rejoin us in our class and help us research those ruins nearby. And Iboko seems like kind of taken aback and like looks towards her father and you guys, and is like, I don't know what to say. What?
Sir, your daughter is quite a brilliant upcoming student. While we understand that it's important for her to help her family with the repairs to your community, we would like to offer the trade-off her services in studying the ruins in exchange for our services in repairing your community.
You didn't have to convince me. I think Iboko should return to her learning. She's like, no, Baba, I have to stay here and help you. The house is in shambles. Iboko.
Give me 4 hours, I say to Iboko.
What are you gonna do in 4 hours?
I gather some of the students and begin, and well as the party, because, having the students experience doing a ritual is good. Having the parties back up and make sure it goes well is better.
Oh.
Yeah.
And prepare a cast of the 4 franc ritual community repair.
Community.
Which no longer takes 24 hours, right?
It takes 4 hours.
Yep, it only takes
Because
4 hours because you're
Because
higher
I'm
level.
a fast ritualist.
Go.
All right, y'all know the rules for ritual casting. We need our
Nope.
primary checks and secondary checks.
I'll pull up the ritual book quick for what saves, because for some forsaken reason it doesn't just
Yeah, it's in
tell
like the
you in.
details instead of whatever. So primary check, performance, and you have to be expert. And then secondary checks
that's,
can be crafting, performance, or society.
Yeah.
And you're casting this as a 4th rank spell, so it does use the DCs of being a 4th spell.
Yep. I will obviously be doing the performance check. I unfortunately cannot do any of the other checks because I'm not flexible yet.
What did you need?
We need crafting, performance, and society, and then the primary check is expert performance, which I'll be doing.
I mean, I got society and expert at the moment.
I can do
I also
crafting if
have
you're.
Alright.
If you do.
I can do
I
society.
do
performance.
believe it is a DC 25 for free for secondary casters. Their thing.
I can do society, and that's it.
What's your society
Let me look at-
modifier? I don't
let me
Plus
look at-
13.
Let me look at what the skills the party has.
I have a plus
I got
4.
The convenient party sheet showing
Sense-
exactly
Party
all the
sheet.
party's skills.
Yeah, after me, Sensen is best in performance, so she can do the secondary performance check. Crafting.
And don't forget, you can also aid each other in these checks to make them go better.
Malimbi is the best at crafting after me, and then
Really?
society. Malimbi is also best after me, and then Aruru. So I think Aruru doing society, Sensen doing the secondary performance, and then Malimbi doing the secondary crafting is our
I'll
best bet.
I'll
We can
try
do
to
assistant
aid.
help, like aids, right?
Aid, yes.
Yes, you can
I'll
of course also aid.
So,
I'll
Zeta, for
aid
instance, can
Malimbi
aid
with
craft.
Malimbi.
With
All right.
crafting? Sure.
Make your checks.
make your aid check for
For your
crafting
community
check.
repair.
Oh yeah, that's probably
Yep.
pretty good aid.
Pretty good aid. Pretty good aid.
Let's see, because aid.
Hit him
What's
that with
the
that
DC for
+1.
this?
So
Is that a
Malimba, you have
success or
a
crit
that's
success?
a success. He's only trained, so it's a +1 for you.
Okay.
So roll your crafting at a +1 bonus, so it's +13, I think.
DC
Yeah, I'm
is 23 for you secondary casters.
I don't think I have an aid.
Oh.
Zeta couldn't aid you if he tried to. Yeah, you would have to try
No.
and reroll that.
There
That's
we
pretty
go.
good.
32.
Better.
Better.
Yeah, Zenzen, I think you're just rolling it hard. I don't think anyone can aid you because nobody else is available unless someone in
Wait,
the
hang on, what is
unless
this
one
one
of the
again?
students has performance.
Not as good as you guys.
Well, yeah, but like a good enough to aid is what I'm asking.
No, none of them are. Well, I mean, I guess
I have
Salose,
dancing
but
scarf. That's for dancing. Does
Yeah.
dancing scarf apply? What was the performance?
It doesn't specify a performance, so
It's just performance, so I could say.
yeah. So you can just say it works.
performance is one of those weird skills where all its item bonuses are like conditional to the type of performance, so it's like always
Yeah,
a
it is
bit weird. That's
Salose's
Maybe,
aid.
yes,
You
that's-
get a +1 Zen Zen.
+1.
Exactly. Exact lethal on the aid check.
Kitty dance, let's go.
That's crit.
Yep, that's a crit. All right.
I'm expert.
As community repair is not a ritual that requires other secondary casters, it is 0 requirement. That's the best you can get to the bonus for Yidin's check with a critical
Fair enough.
success on a secondary caster.
So that's a +1 or +2 for me.
I don't remember actually. I think it might have been more. Let's see, ritual spells.
Report to the ship as soon as possible. We're paying, okay?
Dare you? How dare you activate that at this time? Let's see, secondary. Yeah, +2. It's a +2 to your primary check. That's how it is. Enjoy your +2. You didn't lead it.
Okay, and then we just need Aruru to roll society.
You don't actually need it to roll anything. It won't change anything.
I thought the secondary still needs to like succeed.
No, because the community repair has secondary casters requirement of 0, so you don't actually need any secondary casters to do community repair. But still having them has the chance of doing this, where you get a critical success on the check and then give the primary caster a bonus. So you have a +2, you didn't. That's as good as it gets. You don't need someone to roll society, although society was an option if you wanted a character to roll that to get the benefits of a secondary caster.
Okay. Then I need to add this as untyped. Pretty sure I can only fill this on a 1. Yeah, that's a crit.
Woo! Yep. Crit.
So the public work is restored to its prior condition, to its prior construction, and it takes further qualities encouraged by the thoughts of the community. For the next week, a caster while in 60 feet of the site of the ritual has +1 status bonus to will saves.
Also,
Against it. So it's just like very well
Also.
restored.
party. Minus 50 gold for doing community repair. Because this
Then we have a
is
party- we have
a
money to
ritual
party
that costs 50 gold to make happen.
Yep. I
Unless
mean,
The
we have
town could afford to fund their own repairs.
The
They will
town
probably
really
like.
can't afford their own repairs at this time to like go for
Yeah,
an expensive spell like this. Like
this is gonna be a somewhat heavy investment
this is
to
on your
repair the
tab
town.
of a destroyed town.
Maybe we can get like a write-off. It was like a school.
A
expense.
write-off. I mean, look, listen. Right now, at this moment, if you want to make this happen at this very fucking second,
Yeah,
cough
yeah,
up the
yeah.
cash.
Yeah, like we'll just puff up the cash right now, and maybe the community can start scrapping together money for the repairs later, so we can do it right our children.
Fucking stingy teachers over here trying to be like helpful to the
Hey,
community.
we're on a teacher
and,
salary.
like,
Fuck off.
You're on teacher salary. All right. Oh, okay, buddy. All right. How much
Yeah.
money did you make looting those bandits?
Not
Zero.
that much.
Well, who are we gonna sell it to? The people with no money?
Alright, so how much money is everyone putting in?
Why don't we all just like what? It's split 50 split six ways is what? Like less than 10 gold.
Something like that.
All right, just doing math in the fucking text chat over there. As you commit to this ritual,
8 gold and like 2 people, like
8
basically.
gold, 3 silver, 3 copper.
Yeah.
Anyways, as you all commit to this magic as a group, the whole class working together, even Iboko helping too. It puts what's the what is her last name? I don't remember her last name. And it doesn't say immediately on this fucking page, of course. Whatever. It puts Iboko's residence in the best state of repair and just build quality that it's ever been as she's ever seen in her life. And she honestly, as it gets the magic finishes and the last bit of paint goes into place, Iboko kind of just like stands in front of her house and kind of falls to her knees for a second and kind of like cries a little bit, and her father comes up to her shoulder and is like, Iboko, go with them. You don't have anything holding you back now. The house is fixed and it looks beautiful. This is the best I've seen. Your education is extremely, and if there was a proof of what comes of that education, look what you just did. The help of teachers and all this. I want you to be strong and smart, able to do these kinds of things for the whole village. Go with them. Go study those, whatever, some such they have. I have my complete faith in them, especially after seeing this. Iboko turns to her father, she gets up and, like, hugs him very tightly. Okay, Baba. I'll go with them. And then she turns back to you all and just kind of like, through teary eyes, she rubs them away. She's like, thank you so much, everyone, for your help.
Don't mention it. If anything, this is exactly what Imagambia is about, so it's been a nice lesson as well. And a nice change of pace.
She just walks up to you, Malimbi, and then, like, kind of goes for, like, a handshake, sort of, and then just gives up and goes for a hug and, like, holds.
Oh, careful, my fiancé might get jealous. I'm just kidding.
We'll see if we can help the rest of your town out as well, though this is a little much to do every single day, and we would most likely go bankrupt. That said, giving people a clear start should help.
Not to worry, Professor. You freed up a pair of hands and, well, the rest of my family's hands to help the rest of the village.
Exactly. Sometimes that's enough. And our students will probably be willing to spend at least some of their downtime helping hammer some roofs into place.
Alright. Well. What else are you gonna do with your time here in Kiutu, party?
We probably like find a way to like make permanent camp for the studies
I mean,
or
it depends.
find lodging.
How far away is the Kiutu from the ruins?
It's 30 miles away, like geographically,
Yeah.
but you also do gotta do like a bit of hiking. Like it's in the mountains. It's in the caldera of the
I think it'd be
era.
better to get like a camp set up closer to the ruins, to be honest.
That is most likely a good choice.
It is a hike that consumes like pretty much all your daylight for like a standard movement of people up to the ruins of Blood Salt from Kiutu. Like you can get there, but it's a hike. It's up the mountainside.
Also, should we investigate the Knights of Avendago?
You absolutely can if you wish
Probably a
to.
good idea. While we're here, we should probably gather information on what happened during the raid, if anything was said, if they let any information slip that people overheard. What exactly their goals were beyond just raiding.
Right? I go around and ask the locals where if they remember which direction the knights came from and which direction they left.
Let's make this all slightly more engaging. Speak to old Konoku there. So, wish to know what happened here. Well, what do you want to know? Well, all we know about these Knights of Abendego is they were roving bandits who attacked unprepared travelers in the north. They've never raided this far south before. Their attack was far more organized than I'd expect out of bandits, to be honest.
They may have a nearby camp. Do you happen to remember which direction they came from and which direction they left to?
North, across the river. But as for where they went to, well, I'm not quite sure, as they attacked under the cover of darkness, rushing deep into the village before anyone knew they were here, and, well, foul sweep. All everything we had. Scattered in the middle of the night. I was in a panic. Don't know which way they... But they did claim to be the hands of Norgorber, so I'm not sure if there's common banditry or some kind of zealous assault.
If I recall correctly, with teachings of Norgorber, doesn't blaming that kind of go against it?
What do you mean?
Isn't that the one the god that's about keeping secrets and not revealing your identity?
So Norgorber has like 5 different aspects, and only one of them is really about like secret keeping. The other ones are just like about. It's not all of them, and he knows people like Norgorber wants his name to be known wide enough that people will worship him, but also like not know everything about him, which is why he does the whole 5 aspect thing. And only one of them is like massively about secret keeping. Other ones are like just about killing, stealing, being politicians, crime in general. He's more like a god of crime. All crime.
Mm. I
Now,
still
would
could
you didn't know that?
I'm pretty sure that with my religion check, I know some of the most basic information about one of the core 20 gods.
Yeah, I mean, at Core 20 God, like, basic information is... like... to be honest. It's like... It's not like a crime to be like, oh yeah, we're part of Norgorber's gang, right?
I mean, it is a crime to be part of Norgorber's gang. That's kind of the
No,
point.
no, no. It's a crime against Norgorber. He's not gonna be like, how dare you tell them that you worship me? What the fuck? More like
Yeah,
he
like
strokes himself, like, yeah, tell Norgorber is fucking Chad cult. Let's go.
Yeah, like it's more about him. You know that he knows secrets than it is about him being secret. There are other deities that are more obsessed with keeping themselves unknown for reasons beyond comprehension, whatever. Nagor was just the crime deity.
Crime. Just here to be like a little fuckboy.
He's literally
Go
here to
do a
just
crime.
be an asshole, murderer, thief, politician who makes everyone's life worse in order to enrich or empower themselves.
I believe that these bandits may come back for a second raid. It's best that we take care of them before they do that.
Oh,
Mm,
not really sure what you can do.
We would have to find them first, and we have no idea where they are. I think our
We,
best chance is setting up camp near the Bloodsoul ruins and making sure that we set up a somewhat robust form of communication with the village here. Then if they have any information on the goings on of the bandits, then we can enact on that information.
And set up signal flares. We shoot a flare, come help us. If you shoot a flare, we'll run and hide.
That's
we,
not a bad idea. Simple.
we could probably send a message to the Magambia as well. Let them know that there are bandits attacking.
Well, that's not a bad idea. I doubt that will see much change, considering that we are already here. And let's be realistic right now, Zeta. Of everyone in the Magambia that's not the High Tempest Sun Mage, we're most likely the best equipped to deal with an entire bandit group out of
I,
everyone there.
I am not saying that they will be reinforcing us to confront the bandits, but we will just simply inform them so that they know should anything happen with us, they will know what exactly we were up against.
That is true.
And should they reinforce us, that would be a welcome addition.
A welcome
But
addition, but I'm not counting on it.
that is correct. We will reinforce the town for now.
Thank you for your assistance. If you're going up to Blood Salt, I will warn you. Toxic gas. They say when you expose silver, it will tarnish in its presence. Make sure you have something on you.
we have taken precautions against that.
Good.
Yep. We were fortunately informed.
Ugh. What are you looking to find there?
Well, we don't exactly know. That's the exciting part.
Hmm. It's that City of Dragon Speakers, yes, that's what it was called.
Something like that.
Something along those lines,
Hmm.
yes.
Well, can't say I know too much about it, but I do think that it probably has something to do with the cloud dragons in Turwa. Us dwarves here have a long history of peaceful coexistence with cloud dragons. I know quite a few folk tales myself.
Well, folktales usually carry a kernel of truth, so if you have them to share at some point, they may be helpful in the long run for research. You can leave those with perhaps just your daughter, best of all. She'll have the most culturally informed perspective on this.
Very well. Good luck with your research. Thank you, yet again. Building my home.
We wish you the best.
All right. End scene as the party is off. Probably the next day because, like, you just got here during, like, the afternoon and then spent 4 hours straight casting a ritual.
Yep.
But, you know, you have this really nice townhouse that is freshly furnished and ready to accept
nice.
guests. So,
Og.
nothing of note happens in Q2. And Kolnoko wishes you all luck, and Iboko is a little less frazzled and has her things properly packed instead of panically packed, and bringing a couple things from home along with her. And you're able to resupply on what little things you can get from this town and trade for money. But, you know, money makes the world go around. They still accept your cash here for whatever rations you pick up on time for subsistence. So, Ruins of Beatsoats. Next week, we will see what's going on there. Time. So, thanks everyone for watching. Hope you guys had fun. It was a good session. I'm gonna find someone to raid. What? What happened?
I got to have a mental breakdown. Let's go.
Mental breakdown, yeah!
I got to crush a T-Rex and a ritual check.
Let's see. Oh my god. Niospeed is still fucking streaming Metal Gear. Hell yeah, I'm gonna get her right now. Go.
Metal Gear.
Not Metal Gear. What am I saying? Fucking Fallout.
Yeah.
Not Metal Gear. Fallout. So,
What the hell is
speaking of RP and shit, it's the OG first Fallout. Now, go say hi to her. She's cool. Enjoy this VTuber. And also, don't forget, August 3rd, I'm becoming our VTuber. August 3rd, I'll have my debut.
Let's go.
See you guys.
Damn.
Bye-bye.
You're gonna
Og.
be a VTuber, yay.